Welcome back, dear friend. Tonight, as you settle into comfort, perhaps lying back in the softness of your bed or resting in a quiet room where the world outside fades into gentle silence, we are going to take a journey together. Not a journey that requires movement, nor one that demands effort, but a journey that flows softly, effortlessly, like a river beneath the moonlight. This journey will lead us into the vast and ancient world of Mexican mythology, a realm where gods and humans meet, where the earth itself is alive with spirits, and where the heavens and the underworld are woven together in an endless cycle of creation and destruction. As you listen, allow your body to become heavy and your thoughts to drift like leaves upon still water. Imagine yourself floating, weightless, as the stars above flicker faintly, guiding you deeper and deeper into the stories that shaped civilizations. These are not just myths of a long-lost past. They are whispers carried through time, songs of gods and mortals, echoes of rituals performed beneath sacred pyramids, beside glowing fires, and in the shadows of towering mountains. The mythology of Mexico is not a single story, but a mosaic. It is a quilt stitched by many hands. The Olmec, who carved their colossal heads and left behind mysteries. The Maya, whose brilliance in astronomy and timekeeping still fascinates the modern world. The Aztec, whose empire rose and fell in the breathtaking swiftness. And countless other cultures, small and large, who added their own thread to the tapestry. When woven together, these stories form a cosmic map of existence itself, a balance between light and shadow, life and death, order and chaos. As we begin, imagine standing in the heart of ancient Mexico. The night air is cool, scented with smoke from distant fires. In the distance, the silhouettes of pyramids rise toward the heavens, their steps climbing to temples that glow faintly in torchlight. Priests in feathered headdresses move like shadows, chanting softly, their voices blending with the rhythm of drums that beat like the pulse of the earth itself. The stars above are not silent, they are alive, each one a god, each constellation a story waiting to be told. You stand there, breathing slowly, and you know you're in a place where every stone, every tree, every gust of wind carries meaning. This is the world of Mexican mythology. It begins, as all great stories do, with creation. Not once, but many times, for in this mythology, the world was not made in a single act, but was born, destroyed, and reborn again. Each cycle was guided by gods, some benevolent, some fierce, all powerful beyond measure. Their struggles mirrored the struggles of humanity. For just as humans must endure loss and renewal, so too did the gods live in endless cycles of sacrifice and rebirth. The sun itself, the giver of life, was not eternal, but required constant offerings to rise each morning. This idea that existence is fragile, that the balance of the universe must be maintained by devotion and sacrifice, flows through every myth, every ritual, every temple stone. It is at once beautiful and humbling, a reminder that life and death are not opposites, but partners in an eternal dance. As we drift deeper into this exploration, you may notice your mind growing calm. The rhythm of these words, the gentle unfolding of story after story, becomes like waves upon a shore. The myths themselves are hypnotic, their patterns circular, their meanings layered. They were told not only to explain the world, but to entrance the listener, to draw them into a state of reverence, awe, and surrender to forces greater than themselves. And in this same way, as you listen, you may find yourself surrendering too, not to gods of old, but to the gentle pull of rest, the soothing rhythm of sleep that awaits you. But before sleep comes, let us linger here in the introduction and paint the canvas on which these myths will unfold. Imagine again the land of ancient Mexico, a place of contrasts where lush jungles met arid deserts, where mountains kissed the sky and deep caves sank into the earth's belly. The people of these lands felt the presence of the divine in every element of their environment. The rain was not merely water, but the tears of gods. The mountains were not mere stone, but living beings, guardians of the sacred. The animals were not just creatures, but messengers, each one tied to a spirit or deity, each one carrying meaning for those who watched with reverent eyes. This worldview, where everything is alive, everything sacred, was the foundation of Mexican mythology. It is what gave rise to the countless gods who filled their pantheon, gods of rain and fire, of night and day, of war and fertility, of life and death. Some were gentle, offering gifts to humanity. Others were fierce, demanding blood, for life always came at a cost, and all of them were necessary, for the balance of existence required the interplay of all forces, both kind and cruel. The mythology also tells us of heroes, mortals who dared to challenge gods, or who journeyed into the underworld, or who discovered gifts for humanity. These heroes, like the Maya hero twins, remind us that even in a world ruled by deities, human courage and wit could shape destiny. Yet perhaps the most striking feature of Mexican mythology is its obsession with time. The people believed that time was not linear, but cyclical. The world had been born, destroyed, and reborn, and it would be destroyed again. The sun we see today is not the first, but the fifth. 4 suns came before, each presiding over an age that ended in catastrophe. The gods themselves were bound by this cycle, forced to sacrifice, to die, to rise again. In this way, time itself was alive, a breathing entity, endlessly folding back upon itself. As we continue, you may notice how soothing this idea becomes. Time as a circle, not a line. Life as part of a greater cycle. Nothing ever truly lost, only transformed. Just as day becomes night, and night becomes day again, so too do life and death flow into one another endlessly. This is the rhythm of the myths, the rhythm of the world, the rhythm of your own heartbeat. As you listen now, allow yourself to sink into this rhythm. Feel the heaviness of your body, the slowing of your breath, the calm unfolding of your mind. The myths we are about to explore will guide you deeper, carrying you on gentle waves into a place of stillness. Soon, we will walk together through the stories of the Olmec, the Maya, and the Aztec, and through the countless deities that ruled their worlds. We will meet Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, and Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror. We will watch as the sun is born from fire, as the hero twins outwit the lords of the underworld, as jaguars, eagles, and hummingbirds become symbols of power and transformation. We will wander into Mictlan, the Aztec underworld, and climb the sacred mountains that touch the sky. Each story will unfold slowly like a dream, rich with detail, each word carrying you deeper into rest. And so, dear friend, let us begin. Let us take the first step into this great, ancient tapestry of myths, knowing that every story we tell is both a window into the past and a mirror reflecting the eternal truths of existence. You are safe, you are calm, and as you listen, the gods and heroes of Mexico will walk beside you, not to startle you, but to guide you gently toward peace. This is the beginning of our journey. This is the opening to the world of Mexican mythology, the birth of myth. In ancient Mexico, settle yourself more deeply now. Breathe softly. Allow your thoughts to slow, as though they were clouds drifting lazily across a wide, endless sky. Tonight, we travel back to the very beginning of mythology in Mexico. Not just the beginnings of gods and stories, but the roots of human imagination itself in this sacred land. Before the Aztecs rose in Tenochtitlan, before the Maya carved their pyramids in the jungles, before the Toltec built their temples of stone, there was the dawn of civilization in Mesoamerica. It was here, in this fertile cradle, that the first whispers of myth were born. Imagine yourself standing thousands of years ago in a land untouched by modern cities. The air is thick with the scent of rain, for the climate then was warm, humid, alive with the sounds of birds and insects. Rivers thread their way through the valleys, carrying water to the crops that sustain the people. Great trees tower above, their branches tangled like the webs of spirits. The land itself feels alive, as if it is watching, listening. For the people of ancient Mexico, this was no illusion. This was truth. Every rustle of leaves, every animal's cry, every flash of lightning held meaning. The world was filled with signs, messages from unseen powers. This is how mythology is born, from the silence between heartbeats, from the mystery of the world around us, from the endless curiosity of humanity gazing into the unknown. The earliest people of Mexico looked at the stars and wondered who placed them there. They saw the rains fall and believed in a spirit who wept life into the soil. They saw death, inevitable and unrelenting, and asked themselves, where do we go after this life? Who guides us in the shadowy path beyond? Thus, mythology became not just stories, but answers. Answers carved into stone, painted on pottery, whispered around fires, passed from elder to child as the night deepened. These myths were not idle tales. They were the foundation of society, shaping rituals, laws, art, and identity. To live was to live within the myth, and to die was to pass into its depths. The Olmec and the dawn of sacred stories. We begin with the Olmec, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica. Their civilization thrived from about 1500 BCE to 400 BCE, long before the grandeur of the Maya and the Aztec. Little survives of their myths in written form, for they left no books, no codices, but their art speaks to us, whispering in symbols older than words. The Olmec carved colossal heads from stone, each one serene, watchful, gazing out at eternity. Scholars debate their meaning, but in them we can sense a mythic presence. Perhaps ancestors, perhaps deities, perhaps rulers transformed into sacred beings. Their temples and mounds were aligned with the stars, suggesting they already understood the cosmos as a living, divine structure. Most striking of all are their depictions of the jaguar. The jaguar appears again and again in Olmec art, often merging with human forms. Some figures show a creature with jaguar features and human posture, a shaman in transformation, perhaps, or a god embodying both man and beast. To the Olmec, the Asura jaguar was more than an animal. It was strength, night, and mystery itself. In the humid jungles where the jaguar prowled unseen, it became the perfect symbol of the spirit world, powerful and untamed. Here, in these images, we see the earliest seeds of mythology that would later blossom across Mesoamerica. The feathered serpent, the great Quetzalcoatl, seems to trace its roots to the Olmec, for serpents with plumes appear in their carvings. The duality of human and animal, of life and death, of heaven and earth. All these themes began here, in the silent jungles of the Olmec world. Myth as cosmic order. The birth of myth was not random, it was a way of making sense of the cosmos. The ancient peoples of Mexico did not see the world as ordinary. To them, every element of nature carried a spirit, a purpose, a divine will. The sun was not merely a star, but a god whose journey across the sky ensured life. The moon was not just light in the darkness, but a goddess, sometimes weeping, sometimes nurturing. The rains were not weather, but the lifeblood of the divine. Myth became a way to organize these mysteries. It gave names to the nameless, faces to the unseen. Through story, they explained why the world was as it was. But beyond explanation, myth provided structure, rituals that mirrored the movements of the heavens, ceremonies that reflected the cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. The mythic world was not separate from daily life. It was woven into the planting of corn, the building of homes, the journey of the hunter, the path of the warrior. Even in these earliest times, the people of Mexico understood what many cultures across the world also sensed, that existence itself was fragile and balance had to be maintained. If the gods were neglected, if rituals were forgotten, then chaos could return. Myth, then, was not only story, but responsibility. It demanded participation, devotion, and sacrifice. The role of the shaman in these early days, before the great priesthoods of the Aztecs or the elaborate temples of the Maya, the bridge between humans and the divine was the shaman. Picture him now, dear friend. He sits in the flickering light of a fire, painted with symbols across his skin. Around his neck hangs a necklace of jade, of bones, of feathers. He closes his eyes, inhales deeply, and the rhythm of a drum begins. Slowly, his breath changes, His body sways, and he journeys, not outward, but inward into realms unseen. To the people, he is not just a man, he is the guide, the walker between worlds, the interpreter of dreams. He can call upon the jaguar spirit. He can whisper to the serpent. He can ask the rain to fall or the sickness to fade. Through trance, through ritual, through sacrifice, he becomes the vessel of myth itself, embodying the union of man and God, of earth and sky. It was through such shamans that many of the earliest myths likely formed, for in their visions, they met gods, they saw the origins of the world, they returned with knowledge that no ordinary eye could perceive. The myths that were born became the heartbeat of the people, uniting them in a shared understanding of existence, land alive. With spirit, to understand the birth of Mexican mythology, one must understand the land itself. Mexico is a place of extraordinary variety. Deserts that stretch endlessly, jungles thick with green, mountains that pierce the sky, volcanoes that rumble with fire. For the ancient peoples, this diversity was alive with spirit. The mountains were not inert stone, but gods sleeping beneath the clouds. Volcanoes were mouths of the underworld, places where fire and ash could spill into the world of men. Rivers were veins of life, carrying the blood of the earth. Caves were doorways, portals to the underworld. The night sky was a map of divine will, the stars arranged in patterns that told of heroes, battles, and destinies yet to come. This sacred geography gave rise to myth. It told the people that they did not live in an empty land, but in a landscape, alive, with presence. Every action, from planting corn to making war, had to be done with respect to the gods who dwelled in earth, sky, and water, the eternal seed of myth. And so, dear friend, as you listen in the quiet of the night, drifting deeper with each breath, imagine those first people of Mexico, thousands of years ago. Imagine them gathered around fires, listening to their shamans, watching the stars, whispering of jaguars and serpents, feeling the world itself as alive. From those whispers, from those images, from those sacred places, Mexican mythology was born. It was not yet the complex pantheon of the Aztecs, nor the intricate astronomy of the Maya. It was a seed of belief that the universe was alive, cyclical, mysterious, and filled with gods. A seed that would grow, century after century, into the great stories we will soon explore. As you let these images settle in your mind, allow yourself to rest deeper, as if you too were by the fire, the jungle around you alive with sounds, the stars above shining with ancient light. Feel the timelessness of it. Feel the eternity. This is the birth of myth in ancient Mexico. The Olmec. Influence breathe. Slowly now, dear friend. Let the air move in and out of your lungs with ease, like the tide that comes to shore and slips away again. With each breath, sink deeper into comfort. And as you rest, imagine a world far older than cities, far older than the books of myth, a world where stone was carved not just for strength, but for meaning. This is the world of the Olmec, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica, the roots from which so much of later mythology grew. Their civilization stretched from about 1500 BCE to 400 BCE, long before the Aztec Empire or the great city of Tikal. They lived along the Gulf Coast of Mexico, in lands lush with rivers, swamps, and fertile soil. It was a world of abundance, where maize grew tall, where cacao pods ripened sweet, where fish and birds and jaguars thrived. But to the Olmec, this abundance was not mere chance. It was the work of powers unseen, the gifts of deities who demanded reverence. Their myths, though not written, pulse through their art, their temples, and their offerings. The colossal heads, silent guardians of time. Perhaps the most famous symbols of the Olmec are their colossal stone heads. Imagine standing before one, taller than a man, its features serene yet powerful. The stone is smooth, weathered by centuries, but still alive with presence. The lips are slightly pursed, the eyes steady, the helmet-like headdress carved with care. What do they mean? Scholars debate, but in the dreamlike silence of the night, let us imagine. Perhaps they are rulers, immortalized in stone, their features preserved to remind the people of their strength. Perhaps they are ancestors, guardians of the community, standing as intermediaries between humans and gods. Or perhaps, more deeply, they are both human and divine, mortals who became myth, remembered forever in stone. For those who lived among them, these colossal heads were not inert statues. They were alive with spirit. Imagine walking past them in the flickering light of a torch, the shadows shifting across their calm faces. Imagine the hush that would fall among the people, the reverence, the feeling that you were in the presence of something eternal. The myths of the Olmec live in those faces, watching silently across the centuries. The jaguar, spirit of power and transformation. But the Olmec did not only carve faces, they carved animals, shapes, hybrids, images of transformation, and none was more sacred than the jaguar. The jaguar prowled through the jungles of ancient Mexico, silent, unseen, a shadow with teeth and claws. To the Olmec, the jaguar was not merely an animal, it was spirit itself, the embodiment of strength, the lord of the night, the symbol of the unknown. Its spotted coat was the night sky, its golden eyes were fire, its roar was the voice of the underworld. In their art, the Olmec often blended the jaguar with humans, a child with the mouth of a jaguar, fangs protruding, a ruler with jaguar skin, half beast, half man. These figures may represent shamans who entered trance and merged with the jaguar spirit, or they may represent gods, powerful beings who straddled the line between humanity and divinity, light and shadow. Imagine, dear friend, the hush of a jungle night. You lie in darkness, listening to the rustle of leaves, the cry of birds, the hum of insects. Then, from far away, the low guttural roar of a jaguar rolls across the trees. To the Olmec, this was not just an animal's cry. It was the voice of the divine, the feathered serpent, the first whisper of Quetzalcoatl. Among the carvings and symbols of the Olmec, we find another image that would echo through centuries: the feathered serpent, a creature of air and earth, scales and feathers, winding between realms. This is one of the earliest appearances of what would later become Quetzalcoatl, the great god of wind, wisdom, and creation. For the Olmec, the serpent was already sacred. It slithered across the earth, disappearing into holes, re-emerging, as if reborn. It shed its skin, renewing itself endlessly. This made it a symbol of fertility, of cycles, of eternity. To give it feathers was to lift it into the heavens, to merge earth and sky, to make of it a creature that united all worlds. Imagine seeing such an image carved in stone for the first time, the sleek body of a serpent, crowned with feathers that shimmer like a bird. It is both familiar and strange, both earthly and divine. To the Olmec, it was a reminder that the world itself was woven together, that heaven, earth, and underworld were not separate, but bound by creatures of myth. Sacred places, sacred rituals, the Olmec built not only statues, but sacred spaces, mounds, plazas, and temples aligned with the stars. For them, the very earth was alive. Mountains were sacred. Caves were doorways to the underworld. Rivers were veins of life. To enter a cave was not simply to step into stone, but to cross into another world. Here, rituals unfolded. Shamans entered trance states, guided by mushrooms, tobacco, or the rhythm of drums. They painted their faces, wore jaguar skins, and carried offerings. Blood was spilled, sometimes from the body of the shaman himself, sometimes from animals. For blood was life, and to give it was to feed the gods. In these rituals, myths were not just told, they were enacted. The shaman became the jaguar, became the serpent, became the ancestor. The people watching were not merely an audience, they were participants, drawn into the sacred drama, bound together in devotion. Myth as the root of later civilizations. What makes the Olmec so important is not only their own myths, but the seeds they planted for the civilizations that followed. The Maya, the Zapotec, the Toltec, and the Aztec would all carry forward elements that began with the Olmec. The jaguar would remain sacred, symbolizing power and the night. The serpent, especially the feathered serpent, would evolve into Quetzalcoatl, one of the most important gods in Mexican mythology. The belief in transformation, in shamans who could move between worlds, would persist in countless forms. Even the very idea of sacred mountains, caves, and rivers would continue to shape the geography of myth. It is as though the Olmec laid the foundation of a great temple, one that other cultures would build upon, stone by stone, story by story, until the full grandeur of Mexican mythology stood before us. Without them, the later myths might never have taken shape. The silence of the Olmec and, yet, for all their influence, the Olmec remained silent. They left no written codices, no detailed myths preserved in words. What we know comes from stone, from earth, from artifacts buried in the soil. Their myths whisper, faint but insistent, through the carvings of jaguars, serpents, and colossal heads. They are like dreams, half remembered, upon waking, lingering at the edge of consciousness. This silence, however, only deepens their mystery. For myths are not only stories written on paper, they are also feelings, presences, energies. The Olmec Myths survive not only in symbols, but in the pulse of the land, in the way later cultures carried their influence forward, in the way we still look upon their colossal heads with awe, resting with the ancients. As you drift deeper into rest, imagine yourself walking through an ancient Olmec site. The jungle presses close, vines draping over stone. The air is thick and still. Ahead of you, one of the colossal heads emerges from the earth, half buried, yet powerful, its gaze eternal. You feel the presence of ancestors, of shamans, of gods watching through stone. You hear the faint echo of a jaguar's roar, the whisper of a serpent sliding through leaves. You kneel by a river, and for a moment you see it not as water, but as a living vein carrying the lifeblood of the earth. The stars above seem brighter here, each one pulsing with meaning. You realize you are not alone. You are walking in the footsteps of those who lived thousands of years ago, who looked at this same sky, who told the first stories, who birthed the first myths. This is the Olmec influence, silent, mysterious, but eternal. The mother culture, the root of mythology, the seed from which a world of gods and heroes would grow. And now, dear friend, you may let the images of the Olmec settle softly in your mind, like leaves falling gently onto still water. Their colossal heads, their jaguars, their serpents, all watching, all waiting. This is where mythology first took form, and from here, we will move forward into the brilliance of the Maya. Now we drift further into time, from the deep roots of the Olmec into the lush, sun-dappled jungles of the Maya. Let your body sink deeper into comfort, your mind like soft clouds drifting over ancient temples. Together, we will explore the Mayan pantheon, the gods who ruled the heavens and earth, whose stories pulse with life, wisdom, and cosmic rhythm. The Mayan pantheon. Breathe slowly now. Dear friend, let your mind wander as if through a dense, green jungle where sunlight flickers softly through the leaves. Imagine the songs of birds and insects, the rustle of leaves, the distant roar of a jaguar. The air is warm and fragrant, carrying the scent of flowers, of rain, of earth itself. In this living landscape, the Maya saw the divine everywhere. Trees, rivers, mountains, the stars above. They did not separate the sacred from the ordinary. All was alive. All was sacred. The Mayan civilization stretched from about 2000 BCE to the arrival of the Spanish, but their mythology remains timeless. It was complex, beautiful, and profound, intricately connected to the movements of the stars, the cycles of the moon, and the turning of the seasons. Their gods were not distant. They were close, participating in every aspect of life, guiding, testing, teaching, punishing, and protecting. Itzamna, the creator in the sky. Let us begin with Itzamna, the supreme god of the heavens. Picture him now, an aged figure, wise and serene, sitting above the clouds, watching the world unfold. He is the creator of writing, of knowledge, of time itself. Itzamna teaches the Maya the secrets of the universe, how the stars move, how the sun rises and sets, how life is connected to the cycles of the cosmos. In the night sky, Itzamna dances through constellations, shaping destiny and the passage of days. He is both distant and intimate, a god who watches over creation while also whispering wisdom into the hearts of humans. Imagine hearing his voice as a soft wind, guiding, soothing, teaching, as you drift deeper into sleep. Ixchel, the moon, goddess beside. Itzamna is Ixchel, the goddess of the moon, of fertility and of childbirth. Picture her standing beside a silver pool, her hair cascading like waterfalls of moonlight. She watches over women, guiding the rhythms of life and birth, teaching the cycles of growth and renewal. She is tender and fierce, gentle and commanding, a goddess who embodies both the life-giving and life-transforming aspects of the world. Ixchel is also a goddess of weaving, of creation in the material sense. Her fingers spin the threads of destiny, intertwining human lives with the cosmic pattern. Imagine her weaving silently in the night, the silver threads of moonlight forming paths that stretch across the jungles, rivers, and mountains of Maya lands. Chak, the god of rain. The rains are life itself in the jungles, and the Maya knew this. They revered Chak, the god of rain, lightning, and storms. Imagine him now, emerging from dark clouds, his axe in hand, striking lightning across the sky. When he rains, the earth drinks deeply, the maize grows tall, the rivers fill, and life thrives. But Chak is also unpredictable. Storms can flood, lightning can strike, thunder can shake the land. He is a god of duality, nurturing and destructive, reminding the Maya that the natural world is alive, powerful, and to be respected. Picture yourself under his gentle rain, feeling it cool your skin, hearing it drum softly on leaves, nurturing the life of the earth and your own restful spirit. The hero twins, Hunahpu and Xbalanque, among the most enchanting stories of the Maya, are the tales of the hero twins, Hunahpu and Xbalanque. Imagine two young brothers, clever and brave, standing at the edge of the underworld. Xibalba, the lords of death have summoned them, testing their courage, their wit, their strength. The hero twins embark on a journey filled with danger and magic. They encounter rivers that move backward, houses filled with knives, trials that would crush the unprepared. But through intelligence, patience, and courage, they overcome each obstacle. Their story is one of transformation, teaching, and the eternal struggle between life and death, light and darkness. As you imagine their journey, let the rhythm of their steps, the pulse of their trials, carry you deeper into relaxation. Each challenge they face becomes a gentle unfolding in your mind, a metaphorical journey that mirrors the cycles of life itself. The maize god, sustainer of life. The maize god holds a central place in Mayan mythology. Imagine him rising from golden stalks of corn, his body shimmering with sunlight, his eyes glowing with life-giving energy. Maize was not just food, it was sacred. The god of maize teaches humans gratitude, patience, and harmony with the earth. Every seed planted is a gift from him, every harvest a blessing. Imagine walking through endless fields of golden corn, feeling the warmth of the sun, the gentle sway of stalks brushing your hands. This is life, nurtured by divinity, peaceful and eternal, flowing seamlessly with your own breath and heartbeat. The underworld. Xibalba, the Maya, also understood that life and death were intertwined. Xibalba, the underworld, is a place both terrifying and necessary. Imagine descending into a cave, dimly lit by flickering torches. The air is cool, still, filled with whispers. The lords of Xibalba test travelers, but those who are clever, brave, and pure of heart can emerge transformed. Xibalba is not punishment, it is transformation. It mirrors the cycles of the earth, the fall of seeds into the soil, the journey of night into day. Imagine yourself walking gently through this underworld, guided by the soft glow of torches, the faint echoes of heroes who came before. You feel safe, calm, and deeply connected to the rhythm of the universe, the sacred calendar and cosmic order. The Maya were master astronomers. Their sacred calendar, the Tzolk'in, organized life itself. Each day carried a god, a symbol, a meaning. Life was measured not only in years, but in cycles of divine energy. Imagine a wheel turning slowly above you each day, segment of light and shadow. Each cycle, a lesson in patience and harmony. The calendar ensured balance, reminding humans of the rhythms of planting, harvesting, birth, and death. It was a map of destiny, connecting the stars, the earth, and the divine. As you imagine this wheel turning, let it lull you further, drawing you into the gentle flow of time, the eternal cycle that carries all existence. The duality of Maya gods. The gods of the Maya often embodied dualities, life and death, day and night, creation and destruction. Each deity held opposites within them, teaching humans to see the balance in all things. Imagine standing at the edge of a jungle at dusk, where sunlight and shadow mingle. You feel the duality of the world in the warmth on your skin, in the coolness of the shade, in the soft rustle of leaves. This is the essence of Mayan mythology, a world alive with balance, where every force has its complement, every light its shadow, every life its cycle. Myth as living memory. Even now, long after the fall of the great Maya cities, the stories endure. They are carried in whispers through the jungle, in art, in dance, in ritual. The Maya pantheon continues to live in the imagination, teaching us to see the sacred in the everyday, the divine in the natural, the eternal in the fleeting. Picture yourself resting under the stars, surrounded by the soft voices of gods and heroes, the gentle hum of life. You are part of this story now, drifting alongside Itzamna, Ixchel, Chak, and the hero twins. Each breath you take is connected to the rhythm of creation itself, each heartbeat echoing the eternal cycles of life and time. Resting with the gods as you allow your mind to rest in the presence of these gods. Imagine their hands guiding you gently through the night. The moon goddess cradles your dreams. The maize god nourishes your spirit. The hero twins walk beside you, their courage infusing you with calm. You feel safe, connected, and peaceful. The Mayan pantheon is vast, intricate, and mesmerizing. It is a tapestry of wisdom courage, and cosmic order. And tonight, as you drift into sleep, you carry their stories with you, their rhythms lulling you gently into rest. The hero twins of the popple. Close your eyes softly, breathe deeply, and let yourself drift into a world of dense green forests, murmuring rivers, and the gentle hum of insects and birds. In this world, every leaf, every stone, every ripple in the water carries meaning. Here, the Maya gods move among humans, and here, the hero twins prepare to embark on a journey that is at once perilous, magical, and transformative. The Popol Vuh, the sacred book of the Maya, preserved these stories for generations. It is not merely a tale, it is a window into the heart of Maya cosmology, a mirror reflecting the cycles of the universe, and within it, the hero twins, Hunahpu and Xbalanque, stand as guides, teachers, and companions in the dance of life and death. The birth of the twins. Imagine a quiet village beneath towering trees, the air fragrant with flowers and earth. Hunahpu, and Xquic, their parents, live humbly, yet bear a secret destiny. Xquic, touched by divine influence, carries the twins in her womb, the life of heroes growing within her. The gods, ever watchful, whisper of their coming. These children are not ordinary. They are marked from birth, destined to walk paths that no mortal dare tread. As the twins are born, imagine the forest itself pausing in wonder. Birds seem to sing a little louder. Rivers ripple with a brighter shimmer. The wind carries a sense of anticipation. From the moment they breathe, they are bound to the rhythm of the cosmos, connected to gods, humans, and the cycles of life itself. The call to Xibalba, the underworld of the Maya, is a place of mystery and danger. Imagine it as a deep, shadowed cave, its walls slick with darkness, its passages twisting endlessly. The lords of Xibalba, cunning and cruel, call the twins to their courts, seeking to test them, to trap them, to prove their power. The twins, though young, are clever and brave. They walk toward the underworld with calm determination, their minds sharp, their hearts steady. As you imagine them stepping into the darkness, let your own mind drift gently into this twilight world, feeling safe yet aware, relaxed yet alert. Trials of the underworld Xibalba is filled with trials, each more cunning than the last. There are houses with floors of sharp obsidian, walls that drip fire, rivers of blood and poison. Each challenge is designed to break the spirit, to trap the unwary forever. But the twins, using intelligence, patience, and insight, navigate these trials. They trick the lords, transform themselves, and pass with grace. Picture the twins using corn husks to escape danger, or calling upon magical helpers, or turning obstacles against their enemies. The underworld itself seems to bend for them, as though the story flows around their courage. As you imagine these trials, notice how each danger gently unfolds in your mind like a storybook, each victory bringing calm and reassurance, a reminder that cleverness and patience can overcome adversity, magic, and transformation. The hero. Twins are masters of transformation. Sometimes they become animals, sometimes objects, sometimes shadows. Imagine them slipping into the skin of jaguars, soaring as birds, or hiding in maize stalks. These changes are not just for survival, they are lessons in adaptability, creativity, and harmony with the world around them. As you picture them shifting forms, allow your own mind to relax into fluidity, imagining that you too are weightless, shifting softly with the rhythm of life. The story becomes a lullaby of change, reminding you that all things are temporary, all forms are fleeting, and the universe flows in cycles beyond comprehension. Triumph over death, one of the most mesmerizing aspects of the hero twins' story, is their victory over death itself. They trick the lords of Xibalba, defeat the powers of darkness, and emerge victorious. But notice, this victory is not violent in the way we might expect. It is clever, subtle, filled with patience and ingenuity. Life and death, light and shadow are balanced in their success. Imagine their triumph as a soft sunrise over the jungle canopy. The darkness recedes slowly, birds begin to sing, the rivers catch the first glimmers of light. The twins have not destroyed the underworld. They have mastered its lessons, moved gracefully through its trials, and brought wisdom and renewal to the world above, gifts to humanity. After their journey, the hero twins become teachers and guides for humanity. They bring the gift of the ball game, a sacred sport that mirrors cosmic struggles. The ball becomes a symbol of life and death, of competition and cooperation, of the rhythm of the universe itself. They also bring knowledge of the stars, of medicine, and of the spiritual path humans must walk. Picture yourself watching the twins teach villagers to play the ball game. Hear the gentle bounce of the ball, the laughter of children, the rhythm of drums that echo the heartbeat of the earth. Their presence is calming, protective, reassuring. You too are touched by this gentle guidance, lulled deeper into a sense of cosmic harmony. The eternal cycle, the story of the hero twins is, above all, a meditation on cycles, life and death, challenge and triumph, darkness and light. They flow endlessly, each giving way to the other. Imagine a river winding gently through the jungle, its waters reflecting the sun, carrying fallen leaves, shaping the banks, nourishing life. This is the rhythm of the Popol Vuh, the rhythm of existence itself. As you picture this river, feel the same rhythm in your own breath, your heartbeat, the soft rise and fall of your chest. The story becomes a lullaby, syncing you with the eternal cycles of the universe, a calm and gentle motion that carries you toward deep rest, resting with the hero twins. Now, dear friend, imagine the twins walking alongside you as you lie beneath the stars, their steps light, their presence reassuring. They guide you through the lessons of patience, courage, cleverness, and harmony with life and death. Each story, each trial, each triumph is a gentle touch, a soft whisper in your mind, helping you let go of tension and drift further into tranquility. The hero twins of the Popol Vuh are not just characters, they are companions in a journey of imagination and peace. As you close your eyes fully and sink into rest, Feel them walking beside you, leading you through the cycles of night and day, life and dream, into a state of gentle calm. Aztec creation. Myths. Close your eyes softly, dear friend, and imagine yourself in a vast landscape of mountains, lakes, and deserts. The air is warm, tinged with the scent of earth and blooming flowers. In the distance, the early Aztec settlements glimmer faintly with fires and the gentle flicker of torches. The people move carefully, guided by the will of their gods, aware that the world around them is alive, sacred, and fragile. The Aztecs believed that the world was not created once, but many times. Each age, each sun, was ruled by a different deity, each ending in destruction before a new cycle could begin. To understand this, imagine time not as a straight line, but as a circle, endlessly turning, folding back upon itself, each age linked to the next, like beads on a string of cosmic awareness. The five suns, the Aztec myths, tell us that we are living in the fifth sun. Before this age, four others rose and fell, each destroyed by a different catastrophe. Picture each sun as a being with life and will, each governing the world for a time, and each departing in its own unique and terrible way. The first sun was ruled by Tezcatlipoca, the god of night and sorcery, and it was destroyed by jaguars. Imagine a world swallowed by the stealth and power of jaguars, the forests trembling, the people disappearing beneath the great paws of divine beasts. The second sun was under Quetzalcoatl, and it ended in windstorms that swept the earth, tossing mountains and valleys as if the world itself were a sand painting being erased by a playful hand. The third sun belonged to Tlaloc, the rain god, and it was destroyed by fire raining from the heavens, flames consuming life as lightning and storms intertwined. The fourth sun was ruled by Chalchiuhtlicue, goddess of water, and the world was submerged in floods, rivers overflowing, lakes spilling over, humanity struggling, and many perishing beneath waves. Each sun brought life, each sun was loved and feared, and each ended in transformation. The Aztecs saw the cycle not as cruel, but as natural, a reflection of the delicate balance between creation and destruction, order and chaos, light and darkness. The fifth sun, our current world. Now, imagine the fifth sun rising in the sky, radiant, new, powerful. But even this sun required sacrifice. The Aztecs believed that the sun could not move across the sky on its own. It needed energy, vitality, blood. And so, the gods themselves sacrificed. And later, humans would participate in ritual sacrifice to sustain the cosmic order. The humble god Nanahuatzin became the sun through an act of courage and self-sacrifice. Picture him standing before some blazing fire, trembling yet resolute, knowing that to leap into the flames is to give life to the world. With a single, decisive step, he becomes the fifth sun, rising into the sky to illuminate the earth, bringing warmth, light, and the promise of life. This story is not only dramatic, it is hypnotic. Imagine the fire flickering, the god leaping, the sky brightening slowly, and the rhythm of the universe settling into motion. The myth reminds us that even in surrender, even in endings, there is renewal, and that courage and devotion shape the world. The role of the gods in Aztec creation myths. Gods are active, engaged, and deeply involved in the cycles of life. Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl often act in opposition, their interactions shaping the cosmos. Tezcatlipoca, mysterious and sometimes dark, challenges order. Quetzalcoatl, benevolent and wise, teaches humans knowledge, agriculture, and art. Together, they form a balance, showing that light and shadow are inseparable, and that the universe thrives on tension as much as harmony. Imagine these gods moving among humans, their forms shifting between bird, serpent, jaguar, and cloud. Their power is awe-inspiring, yet their actions are purposeful. They do not act capriciously. They act as part of the great rhythm of creation, guiding, testing, and sustaining the world. Human participation in creation. The Aztecs believed that humans were not passive observers. We are participants in sustaining creation. Rituals, ceremonies, and sacrifices were ways to honor the gods and maintain balance. Blood was not gruesome. It was sacred, the vital essence of life, a gift to ensure that the sun would rise, that rain would fall, that the maize would grow. Imagine a ceremonial center at dawn. Priests move with solemn grace, offering gifts, chanting, calling upon the gods. The fire flickers, incense rises, the air thick with devotion. You feel the reverence, the rhythm, the connection between the divine and human, a continuous loop of energy, of life, feeding life, sustaining the cosmos. The importance of cycles. The five suns remind us that life is cyclical. Destruction is never final, and creation is never solitary. Imagine the world as a vast wheel turning, each age giving way to the next, each challenge shaping what comes after. The Aztec myths teach patience, respect, and understanding of forces beyond human control. They also teach courage, the courage to act, to sacrifice, to participate consciously in the ongoing story of existence. Even the disasters, the floods, the fires, the jaguars, the storms, are not merely destructive. They are part of the rhythm, the dance, the eternal heartbeat of the universe. As you imagine these cycles unfolding, allow yourself to breathe in sync with the rhythm of the myth. Each inhalation a rising sun, each exhalation a falling night, flowing endlessly into calm. Creation, myths as hypnotic meditation. Let the images settle in your mind. The blazing fire of Nanahuatzin, the shadow of Tezcatlipoca, the serpent flying across the sky, the rain falling from Tlaloc's hands. Let the rhythm of these events become a lullaby, a gentle tide carrying you further into serenity. Every god, every sun, every sacrifice is a step in a dance that flows without end, and you are invited to drift alongside it, calm, peaceful, weightless. The Aztec creation myths are vast, dramatic, and yet profoundly soothing when imagined slowly, as though each story is a wave, each character a ripple on a lake of timelessness. You are part of the rhythm, part of the story, resting safely within the unfolding of the cosmos, resting in the fifth sun as the fifth sun rises above your imagined landscape. warm and gentle. Feel its light spreading across your mind and body. Feel the pulse of creation within you, the rhythm of life, the calm knowledge that everything is connected, everything has purpose. The trials of the previous suns fade, replaced by this moment of quiet understanding, of rest, of cosmic peace. Breathe deeply. Let the rhythm of the Aztec cosmos synchronize with your heartbeat. Let the sun's warmth fill you with calm. You are held within the story, guided by gods, embraced by cycles, and lulled toward a deeper, dreamlike state. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, close your eyes and breathe slowly, deeply, allowing each inhale and exhale to carry you further into calm. Imagine the sky above you stretching endlessly, painted in shades of deep indigo and gold. Below, the earth teems with life. Mountains rise majestically. Rivers glimmer like silver threads. Forests sway with a soft whisper. Within this living landscape, a figure moves gracefully, coiling through air and earth, bridging realms both mortal and divine. This is Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Unlike many gods who dwell solely in the heavens or beneath the earth, Quetzalcoatl moves effortlessly between realms. His body, covered in iridescent feathers, shimmers with sunlight, while his serpent form glides across stone and soil with silent power. Imagine the sensation of watching him move, fluid, graceful, alive with both strength and gentleness. Origins and symbolism. Quetzalcoatl is ancient, older than cities and pyramids, older than written codices. He is the god of wind, wisdom, learning, and creation. His dual nature, as both feathered bird and grounded serpent, reflects the harmony of opposites, heaven and earth, sky and soil, spirit and matter, knowledge and instinct. Picture the wind caressing your skin, carrying whispers of leaves and distant rivers. That is Quetzalcoatl, moving unseen, gently shaping the world. Now, imagine the earth beneath you, solid, fertile, filled with secrets. That too is Quetzalcoatl, coiling through roots and stone, sustaining life. In him, the Aztecs and earlier civilizations saw balance, unity, and the constant flow of creation. Creator of humanity, one of the most captivating aspects of Quetzalcoatl is his role as creator of humanity. Long ago, the people of the world were made of divine dust, yet they lacked life and movement. Quetzalcoatl descended into the underworld, journeying through Mictlan, the realm of the dead, to recover the sacred bones of previous generations. Imagine him gliding through shadowed caverns, each step careful, each movement deliberate, as he gathers the remnants of life past. With these bones, he returns to the earth and breathes upon them, infusing them with spirit. Humans awaken, fragile yet alive, a reflection of divine intention. Picture the first breaths of these new beings, their hearts stirring, their senses opening to the warmth of the sun, the cool of the river, the whisper of the wind. Quetzalcoatl watching over them with gentle pride. This act of creation is not sudden, violent, or chaotic. It is soft, deliberate, and filled with care, a perfect meditation on life, on the nurturing aspect of divinity, and on the interconnectedness of all things. Quetzalcoatl as teacher and guide. Quetzalcoatl, is also the god of wisdom and learning. He gifts humanity with knowledge of maize, the sacred food, teaching the cycles of planting and harvest. He shows humans how to cultivate the land, measure the stars, and understand the movement of time. Imagine him gliding above a field of maize, his shadow falling across the golden stalks, guiding them to grow tall, teaching patience and care. Beyond agriculture, he teaches the arts, writing, and ritual. Imagine a village gathered under a starlit sky, listening to Quetzalcoatl's teachings, absorbing knowledge that flows like wind through the leaves, through the hearts of humans, flowing endlessly like a calm river. In his wisdom, humans learn to live in harmony with the earth, the cosmos, and each other. Quetzalcoatl and the morning star Quetzalcoatl is also closely linked to Venus, the morning star, the light that heralds dawn. Picture him rising on the horizon, radiant and luminous, bringing hope, clarity, and guidance. His light cuts through darkness, reminding humans that cycles of night and day, death and rebirth are eternal and reassuring. The rising of the morning star becomes a meditation, a rhythm that mirrors your own breathing, drawing you deeper into calm and rest, conflict and transformation. Like all great gods, Quetzalcoatl is not without trials. He contends with Tezcatlipoca, the dark, mysterious, and sometimes malevolent god. Their struggles are cosmic, shaping the world through tension and balance. Tezcatlipoca challenges, obstructs, and tempts, while Quetzalcoatl responds with wisdom, patience, and creative energy. Imagine their struggle as a dance across the sky, flashes of light and shadow, wind swirling through mountains and valleys, the pulse of life and death interwoven in a delicate balance. In this conflict, there is no panic, only rhythm and understanding. The universe is being shaped, and you, lying quietly, are part of the gentle flow of its unfolding. Quetzalcoatl and the sacred calendar. Quetzalcoatl is deeply linked to cycles of time and the sacred calendar. Each day, each season, each celestial movement reflects his presence. Imagine a calendar spinning slowly in the heavens, each day carrying meaning, each hour infused with life and sacred intent. Quetzalcoatl's rhythm guides the world like a gentle heartbeat that resonates through forests, rivers, mountains, and human hearts alike. Quetzalcoatl as a hypnotic presence. To truly feel Quetzalcoatl, imagine the sensation of wind on your skin, the soft rustle of feathers, the silent coiling of a serpent beneath the earth. He moves with patience, with grace, with infinite awareness. In him is calm and energy, power and gentleness. Picture his form weaving through sky and soil, a bridge between realms, a guide through the cycles of life. Let this vision carry you deeper into calm, deeper into the gentle rhythm of rest. Every movement, every whisper of his presence becomes a soft lullaby. The world slows to match his flow. Your mind slows, your body relaxes, your thoughts drift. Quetzalcoatl teaches not only creation, wisdom, and cycles, but also the beauty of letting go, the serenity in following the natural flow of life. Resting with the feathered serpent, imagine Now that Quetzalcoatl coils gently around you, not to constrain, but to guide, to protect, to calm, his feathers brush softly against your skin. The warmth of his serpent body radiates safety and peace. You feel connected to the sky above, to the earth below, to the rhythm of life moving through all things. As you drift deeper into rest, his presence lingers, a constant, gentle reminder of balance, of patience, of wisdom, of eternal cycles. Your mind is at ease. Your heartbeat syncs with the flow of creation. The feathered serpent watches, not with judgment, but with serenity, guiding you into dreamlike peace. Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror. Close your eyes softly, breathe deeply, and imagine a vast, star-strewn sky stretching above mountains and lakes. The air is still, heavy with the scent of earth and incense. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the whisper of wind through the trees, the soft ripple of water. In this quiet, a figure emerges, a god cloaked in mystery, shadow, and infinite power. This is Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror. He is both feared and revered, a deity who governs the night, the unseen, and the subtle forces that shape human destiny. His name, Smoking Mirror, comes from the obsidian mirror he carries, reflecting truth, illusion, and destiny. Imagine looking into such a mirror, not with fear, but with calm awareness. It shows not only what is, but what could be, what might have been, and the hidden currents of life itself. Origins and symbolism. Tezcatlipoca is ancient, powerful, and ever-changing. He embodies duality, creation and destruction, light and shadow, order and chaos. Unlike other gods, he delights in subtlety, in tests, in reflection. Picture him moving through the night sky, his obsidian mirror catching starlight, reflecting mountains, forests, rivers, and cities below. He is not merely dark or malevolent. He is the necessary shadow, the unseen force that shapes life. He reminds humans and gods alike that balance is essential, that every joy carries a shadow, every act has consequences, every light casts darkness. Imagine his presence like a gentle shadow across your mind, soft, not frightening, but deeply hypnotic, inviting you to notice the hidden layers of thought, feeling, and being. Lord of night and destiny, Tezcatlipoca governs the night, dreams, and destiny. Imagine lying beneath a darkened sky, star shimmering above, feeling the quiet weight of possibility. He walks unseen through human lives, nudging events, testing courage, offering subtle guidance. He can manifest as a jaguar, a warrior, a youth, or even as a shadow within your own consciousness. His influence is not coercive, but persuasive. Like a mirror, he shows humans their own choices, their hidden fears, their potential. Imagine a mirror reflecting a soft glow, revealing paths and lessons, encouraging self-awareness, patience, and humility. This is Tezcatlipoca's hypnotic power, a calm, steady presence guiding both gods and mortals. Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl. One of the most fascinating aspects of Tezcatlipoca is his relationship with Quetzalcoatl. the feathered serpent. These two deities embody complementary forces, shadow and light, challenge and guidance, subtlety and clarity. Imagine them moving across the sky in tandem, sometimes in conflict, sometimes in harmony. Tezcatlipoca challenges Quetzalcoatl, testing his patience, wisdom, and morality. Yet these challenges are never cruel. They are part of the cosmic dance, ensuring that creation and human life remain balanced. Imagine watching them circle each other across the heavens, their movements slow, deliberate, rhythmical, a celestial meditation that mirrors your own breath, your own heartbeat, your own gentle pulse of awareness. The obsidian mirror. The obsidian mirror is central to Tezcatlipoca's identity. Imagine holding such a mirror in your hands, cool and smooth, its surface dark yet reflective. Look into it, and you see not only yourself, but possibilities, hidden truths, the soft shadows of your thoughts. Tezcatlipoca teaches humans to confront these reflections, to understand the interplay of light and dark within their own hearts. The mirror is hypnotic, almost meditative. Imagine its polished surface, reflecting the flicker of torchlight, the stars above, the movement of wind through trees. Your thoughts soften, your mind quiets. You begin to notice subtle patterns, gentle rhythms, and the invisible threads that connect all things. Master of transformation, Tezcatlipoca is a shapeshifter, moving effortlessly between forms. Imagine him as a jaguar prowling through a moonlit forest, silent, powerful, unseen, yet deeply present. Then see him as a young man walking calmly through a village, or as a cloud drifting across a mountain peak. Each transformation teaches awareness, adaptability, and the beauty of subtlety. This is not threatening, it is soothing. Imagine yourself observing these transformations, letting your mind flow with them, noticing the impermanence of form, the gentle dance of change, and the calm assurance that everything is in motion, yet safe, connected, harmonious. Lord of the unseen, Tezcatlipoca rules over the unseen. Fate, temptation, dreams, hidden currents. Imagine lying in a quiet forest, wind brushing your face, leaves whispering secrets. He moves like the shadow behind every leaf, the whisper in every breeze, the gentle hint of knowledge hidden in the depths of your mind. His presence encourages mindfulness. He invites patience, calm reflection, and subtle understanding. Imagine following his shadow through your thoughts, noticing what emerges without judgment, letting each insight drift softly like a feather. Tezcatlipoca as hypnotic guide. Now, dear friend, imagine Tezcatlipoca guiding you gently through night and shadow. He is not frightening. He is calm, measured, hypnotic. His obsidian mirror reflects the serenity of the stars, the gentle motion of clouds, the rhythm of wind and water. He invites you to see the hidden balance in life, to rest within shadow as much as light, to feel safe within the eternal cycles of change. Every breath you take matches the slow, hypnotic rhythm of the god. Every heartbeat echoes the pulse of the night. You feel grounded, calm, serene, and connected to the deeper flow of the universe. Resting in the shadow, imagine now that you are Resting beneath a vast sky, Tezcatlipoca's presence surrounding you like a cool, protective shadow. You feel safe. You feel calm. His whisperings of reflection, patience, and awareness gently lull your mind, helping thoughts float away like leaves on a slow river. The smoking mirror teaches not fear, but serenity, a hypnotic calm that embraces both light and dark, presence and reflection, stillness and motion. Drift with him, feel the balance, and let sleep descend gently, slowly, peacefully. Huitzilopochtli, the god of sun and war clothes, your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine the horizon at first light. The sky is a soft gradient of gold, amber, and rose, the world slowly awakening. Mountains rise majestically, rivers glimmer like silver threads, forests and valleys stretching in calm majesty. In this emerging light, a powerful figure moves with radiant authority. Huitzilopochtli, the hummingbird of the south, the sun in motion, the god of war and cosmic battle. Unlike other gods, whose presence might soothe or reflect, Huitzilopochtli is active, dynamic, a force of energy and courage. His essence is fire and motion, the pulse of the sun itself, the rhythm of battle and triumph. Imagine feeling his energy as warmth spreading across your skin, a subtle vibration that is both exhilarating and calming, connecting you to the flow of life itself. Origins and birth. Huitzilopochtli's story begins in the darkness of mythic night. Imagine Coatlicue, the earth goddess, standing atop a sacred mountain, her body the fertile earth, her skirt the flowing rivers. She becomes pregnant mysteriously, and her other children, the stars and gods of night, grow jealous and plan to destroy her. But from this tension, Huitzilopochtli emerges fully armed, radiant, and fierce, defending his mother and asserting cosmic order. Picture him bursting into existence, hummingbird feathers gleaming, serpents and shields in hand, moving with speed and precision to defeat those who would destroy life. His birth is both violent and hypnotically beautiful, a rhythm of power and protection, signaling the eternal struggle between light and darkness. God of the sun and war, Huitzilopochtli embodies the sun and the energy of battle. Imagine him rising each day in the east, carrying fire and light across the horizon, defeating the shadows of night as he moves. The sun's warmth is his essence. The daily journey across the sky is both a struggle and a dance, a cosmic meditation of perseverance and courage. As you imagine his journey, let the sun's gentle warmth fill your mind and body, a soft, hypnotic rhythm that aligns with your heartbeat. Each breath rises and falls with the sun's motion, each thought flowing gently with the pulse of cosmic energy. Patron of the Mictecacihuatl, was particularly important to the Mexica, the people who would later be called the Aztec. He guided them, leading them on a long journey to find a new home. Imagine a tribe following a glowing hummingbird across mountains, rivers, and deserts, trusting in the divine guide whose energy radiates confidence, direction, and purpose. This journey was not simple. It was long, arduous, full of uncertainty, but Huitzilopochtli's presence reassured the people. Picture the tribe resting each night beneath stars, feeling the gods' guidance as a calm, radiant force, a steady pulse in the vast unknown. His influence is hypnotic. The path becomes clear, each step connected to divine rhythm, each breath aligned with purpose and calm. The cosmic battle. Huitzilopochtli is not only a sun god, but also a warrior of cosmic balance. Each day, he battles darkness, ensuring that light returns. Imagine the horizon filled with shadows, slowly pushed aside by his radiant force. The struggle is eternal, rhythmic, hypnotic, like waves rising and falling, like breath moving in and out, like your heartbeat syncing with the pulse of the universe. The violence of battle is softened by its purpose. It sustains life, order, and cosmic harmony. Imagine this as a gentle force rather than terror, a reminder that struggle and effort are natural, that persistence brings renewal, and that the universe flows in cycles of challenge and triumph. Huitzilopochtli and sacrifice. The Mexica believed that human sacrifice helped sustain Huitzilopochtli, giving the sun the energy to rise. Imagine this not as gruesome, but as symbolic. Life feeding life, energy flowing in cycles, devotion sustaining the cosmos. Picture a ceremonial center at dawn, priests moving with precision, offerings of maize, flowers, or symbolic gifts. The rhythm of ritual, like a hypnotic song, connecting human breath to divine pulse. Through this rhythm, humans and gods remain connected, a continuous loop of energy, vitality, and life. Imagine yourself breathing in sync with this cosmic rhythm, each inhale drawing warmth, each exhale releasing calm, a gentle flow that aligns with the god's motion. Patron of courage and perseverance, Huitzilopochtli also teaches courage, endurance, and the beauty of disciplined energy. Imagine yourself following his path across a golden horizon, each step deliberate, each movement in harmony with the sun's journey. His energy inspires perseverance, not through fear, but through calm awareness of purpose, rhythm, and connection. His hummingbird essence is hypnotic, a soft, shimmering vibration, a subtle pulse in the air. Picture it moving across your mind, across your body, aligning your senses with the gentle power of the sun, the motion of battle, and the endless rhythm of day and night. Resting in Huitzilopochtli's light, imagine now lying in a golden field, the sun warming your face, the energy of Huitzilopochtli flowing through the air, soft, radiant, and soothing. His presence is not overwhelming. It is calm, hypnotic, a guiding pulse that connects you to courage, rhythm, and cosmic order. As you drift deeper, let the energy of the sun, the hummingbird, the warrior, settle in your mind. Feel strength without strain, movement without effort, rhythm without urgency. Your heartbeat, your breath, and the pulse of the god align, and sleep flows naturally, gently, irresistibly. Tlaloc, the rain and storm. God, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a landscape filled with lush forests, winding rivers, and mountains that rise into clouds heavy with rain. The air is cool and moist, filled with the scent of wet earth, flowers, and fresh leaves. Somewhere above, a gentle drumbeat echoes, the soft, steady rhythm of raindrops beginning to fall. This is the presence of Tlaloc, the god of rain, storms, and fertility. Tlaloc's power is profound. He governs water in all its forms: raindrops, rivers, clouds, lakes, and even the hidden springs beneath the earth. Without him, life cannot flourish. With him, forests grow, maize ripens, rivers flow, and the earth thrives. His presence is both nurturing and commanding, gentle yet irresistible, a constant reminder of nature's rhythm and bounty. Origins and symbolism imagine Tlaloc perched on a mountain peak, his eyes deep pools of water, his fangs glinting like lightning, his gaze both compassionate and formidable. He embodies duality, generosity and wrath, abundance and destruction. Rain can nourish, but it can also flood. Lightning can illuminate, but it can burn. Tlaloc reminds humans that life itself carries balance, that every gift comes with responsibility, and that every storm holds a lesson. Picture his presence as a cloud forming softly above your head. The air grows cooler, the scent of rain intensifies, and a gentle drizzle begins. Each drop is hypnotic, a soft drumbeat that lulls your mind and body deeper into calm. Lord of rain and fertility, Tlaloc's most vital role is the gift of rain. Imagine him raising his hands toward the heavens, calling clouds to gather, summoning showers that fall softly on fertile fields. Maize, beans, squash, all life-giving plants depend on his generosity. Each droplet nourishes roots, fills rivers, and sustains entire ecosystems. As you picture this, feel the soft rain on your skin, cooling, calming, and steadying your breath. Each drop carries energy, life, and a gentle, hypnotic rhythm that aligns with the pulse of your body, creating a sense of unity with nature itself. Storms and cosmic power, Tlaloc is not only the god of gentle rain, but also of storms and lightning. Imagine a distant rumble of thunder, the flash of lightning illuminating a mountain ridge, the wind moving through trees in sudden, exhilarating bursts. These displays are not frightening. They are reminders of power, cycles, and rhythm. Storms bring both challenge and renewal. Floodwaters may rise, but life adapts. Rivers carve new paths. Seeds are carried to new soil. The earth refreshes itself. Picture this dynamic flow as a hypnotic cycle, a soft, rhythmic force that teaches patience, resilience, and the beauty of impermanence. Sacred rituals, the Aztecs honored Tlaloc with ceremonies, offerings, and ritual observances. Imagine priests moving through temple courtyards, carrying incense, flowers, and symbolic gifts. The sound of drums and chanting rises, echoing the rhythm of rain itself. Their devotion mirrors the pulse of the god, steady, consistent, and hypnotically rhythmic. Even today, envision yourself as part of this ceremonial scene, feeling the calm focus, the gentle repetition, the hypnotic flow of devotion, each action aligning your mind and body with the cycles of water and sky. Tlaloc and the life cycle water is the foundation of life, and Tlaloc reminds humans of the cyclical nature of existence. Imagine a river flowing from mountain to valley, then disappearing into the earth, only to rise again as mist and rain. Life mirrors this rhythm: growth, decline, renewal. Tlaloc embodies this endless cycle, teaching awareness, acceptance, and trust in the natural flow of existence. Picture yourself beside this river, breathing slowly, feeling the flow of water reflect the flow of time within your own body. Each inhalation draws nourishment. Each exhalation releases tension, connecting you to the eternal rhythm of life. Patron of mountains and springs, Tlaloc dwells not only in the clouds, but also in the hidden springs and sacred mountains. Imagine walking through a lush forest, guided by a subtle sense of presence. You come to a clear spring, water bubbling gently from the rocks. This is Tlaloc's domain, a reminder that sacredness and life are found everywhere, in hidden places as well as in grand displays. As you watch the water flow, allow your mind to relax, noticing the gentle movement, the hypnotic ripple, the continuous cycle of giving and receiving, nourishing and flowing. Hypnotic presence of Tlaloc. To truly feel Tlaloc, imagine the sensation of cool rain on your face, the gentle drum of drops on leaves, the soft rustle of wind through wet branches. His power is soothing, hypnotic, rhythmic. Imagine it flowing through your mind and body, aligning breath, heartbeat, and consciousness with the pulse of the earth. Every raindrop, every ripple, every distant clap of thunder becomes a lullaby, carrying you deeper into calm, serenity, and relaxation. The storm is gentle, the rain nurturing, and your mind drifts with the hypnotic rhythm of water and wind, resting with the rain, God. Now, dear friend, imagine lying in a soft meadow, the rain falling lightly around you, warm and comforting. Tlaloc's presence surrounds you like a protective, nurturing veil. Each drop brings calm, each breeze carries reassurance, each ripple reflects the eternal flow of life. Feel the rhythm, feel the cycle, feel the connection between sky, earth, and your own breath. Let the gentle energy of Tlaloc carry you into deep, peaceful sleep, steady, calm, and hypnotic. Perfect, dear friend. Now we drift into the soft, flowing, and mesmerizing world of Chalchiuhtlicue, the goddess of water and rivers. Let your body sink deeper into comfort, your mind softening like a gentle stream as we explore her story, a tale of flowing water, life-giving energy, and hypnotic serenity. Chalchiuhtlicue, goddess of water and rivers, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a landscape of serene rivers, shimmering lakes, and gentle waterfalls. The air is cool, filled with the scent of fresh water, wet stones, and blossoming reeds. Somewhere nearby, the soft murmur of a river winds through the valley, carrying the rhythm of life itself. This is the presence of Chalchiuhtlicue, the goddess of rivers, lakes, and all fresh water. Her essence is soft, yet powerful, gentle yet inexorable. She governs the waters that nurture life, the currents that shape landscapes, and the hidden springs that sustain the world. Imagine her moving through water, her robes flowing like liquid, her eyes reflecting the calm depth of lakes, her presence both soothing and hypnotic. Origins and symbolism, Chalchiuhtlicue, whose name means she of the jade skirt, embodies the life-giving and cleansing power of water. Imagine her standing at the edge of a lake, her skirt shimmering with green-blue hues, rippling like flowing water. She represents abundance, fertility, purification, and the gentle yet unstoppable rhythm of nature. Water under her guidance nourishes life and cleanses the spirit. Rain, rivers, lakes, and springs all fall within her domain. Picture the sensation of dipping your hands into cool, clear water, soft, calming, refreshing. That is her touch, gentle yet profound, reminding you that life flows, transforms, and renews in endless cycles. Goddess of rivers and lakes, Chalchiuhtlicue is the guardian of rivers and lakes, the quiet currents that move through forests, valleys, and cities. Imagine floating gently along a slow river, sunlight glimmering on the surface, reeds brushing softly against your fingertips, fish moving beneath the surface. Every ripple, every wave is alive with her presence. Rivers under her care carry not only water, but also nourishment, life, and wisdom. Picture yourself listening to the water, its hypnotic flow echoing through your mind, each sound aligning your thoughts with the steady, calm rhythm of the natural world. Patron of fertility and life, as a goddess of water, Chalchiuhtlicue is deeply connected to fertility, growth, and abundance. Imagine her blessing fields of maize, gardens of vegetables, and orchards of fruit. Every drop of water she touches becomes life. Every current becomes a pulse of creation. Her energy is hypnotic, flowing through the world and through you. Imagine it entering your body as a soft, cooling presence, nourishing your mind, calming your thoughts, and filling you with gentle vitality, connection to human life. The Aztecs honored Chalchiuhtlicue with rituals and offerings, asking for her blessings on rivers, wells, and crops. Imagine priests and villagers moving gracefully along riverbanks, offering flowers, incense, and soft chants. The water ripples in response, the currents shifting slightly, as if acknowledging devotion. Feel yourself in this scene, your own breathing aligning with the soft murmur of the river, your heart sinking with the flowing rhythm of the goddess's domain. Her presence becomes a hypnotic lullaby, soothing every muscle, every thought, every tension. The flood and transformation, Chalchiuhtlicue, is also connected to transformation and purification. She has the power to flood the earth, washing away stagnation, clearing paths for new life, and renewing creation. Imagine a gentle, cleansing rain flowing over a valley, carrying fallen leaves, nourishing soil, and preparing the land for rebirth. Her floods are not destructive in fear. They are rhythmic, natural, inevitable, and restorative. Picture yourself beneath this soft rain, feeling your mind cleanse with each drop, your body relax, your thoughts drifting gently like leaves on the water. Hypnotic flow and serenity. To truly feel Chalchiuhtlicue, imagine lying beside a quiet river at twilight. Water laps softly against the shore, small waves glinting in the fading light. The current carries subtle sounds, chirping insects, distant bird calls. The soft wind brushing leaves. Her presence fills the space, calm, gentle, and hypnotic. Feel your own breath aligning with the rhythm of the water. Each inhale is a ripple, each exhale a gentle wave. Your heartbeat syncs with the pulse of the river. Every muscle relaxes. Your thoughts slow, dissolve, and drift peacefully, resting with the water, goddess. Imagine now that Chalchiuhtlicue is beside you, her hands tracing the curves of rivers and streams, her presence a soft, flowing warmth. You feel nurtured, refreshed, and completely at ease. Each ripple of her water carries serenity. Each gentle wave carries calm. The goddess teaches you that life flows naturally, that renewal is constant, and that surrendering to the rhythm of existence brings peace. Let yourself drift with the water, float in her gentle currents, and allow sleep to come naturally, deeply, and effortlessly. Xipe Totec, the god of agriculture and renewal, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast, fertile landscape. Fields of maize swayed gently in the breeze. Blossoms open under the soft sunlight, and the soil beneath is rich, dark, and nurturing. In this vibrant world, a figure moves with quiet yet profound power. Xipe Totec, the god of agriculture, life cycles, and renewal. Xipe Totec embodies transformation. His very name means our Lord the Flayed One, symbolizing the shedding of old layers to allow for new growth. Imagine the hypnotic rhythm of leaves falling, soil turning, seeds breaking through the earth, all echoes of his eternal dance of death and rebirth, origins and symbolism. Totec is ancient and powerful, representing the cycles that govern both nature and human life. He teaches that to grow, to thrive, one must sometimes let go of old forms, patterns, or identities. Picture him standing in a field at dawn, his presence radiant yet calm, his form shedding old skins to reveal vibrant new energy beneath. This shedding is not violent, it is rhythmic, natural, inevitable, and hypnotic. Just as the seasons turn, the soil nourishes seeds, and leaves fall to enrich the earth. Xipe Totec embodies the gentle flow of transformation. Imagine your own mind following this rhythm, each breath releasing what no longer serves you, each inhalation drawing in fresh energy and calm. Patron of agriculture, as the god of agriculture, Xipe Totec ensures the fertility of fields, the growth of maize, beans, squash, and all crops. Picture him walking through golden fields, touching plants lightly, infusing them with life, guiding their growth. Each stalk of maize is a testament to his care, each blossom a reflection of his nurturing presence. Feel the hypnotic rhythm of planting, growth, and harvest. Imagine your breath syncing with the cycles of nature. Inhale as seeds are sown. Exhale as crops flourish. Inhale as life returns to the soil. Exhale as new sprouts emerge. Each cycle mirrors the calm, steady pulse of the universe. Rituals of renewal. The Aztecs honored Xipe Totec through rituals that mirrored his cycles of transformation. Priests would wear flayed skins as sacred symbols, representing the shedding of old life to allow new growth. While this may sound intense, Imagine it softly, symbolically, as a hypnotic meditation on change, letting go and renewal. Visualize the ceremonies, slow, deliberate movements, rhythmic chanting, incense rising, the gentle pulse of drums like rainfall nourishing the earth. Feel the hypnotic cadence aligning with your own heartbeat, each movement, each sound, drawing you deeper into calm, serenity, and dreamlike awareness. Death and rebirth Xipe. Totec teaches that life and death are intertwined. Just as plants die to nourish the soil, old patterns and forms must fall away to make room for new growth. Imagine the forest floor littered with fallen leaves, slowly decomposing, infusing the soil with vitality. This natural rhythm is calming, hypnotic, and restorative. Picture yourself walking through this cycle, noticing the soft rustle of leaves, the gentle scent of earth, the whisper of life returning to the soil. Each breath aligns with this rhythm, helping your mind release tension, letting old thoughts drift away, and preparing for new insights and rest, transformation and healing. Xipe. Totec's influence extends beyond agriculture. He symbolizes personal transformation, healing, and growth. Imagine shedding fears, doubts, and stress like old skins, each one floating away on a gentle breeze. Beneath them, a calm, fertile energy emerges, ready to nurture creativity, peace, and clarity. Feel the hypnotic rhythm of renewal in your body and mind. Each exhale releases what is old. Each inhale draws in fresh vitality. Your mind drifts like seeds in the wind, planting themselves gently in fertile soil, ready to grow in calm and serene imagination. Hypnotic presence of Xipe. Totec to truly feel. Xipe Totec. Imagine lying in a sunlit field, surrounded by golden crops swaying gently, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant hum of insects, the gentle warmth of the sun, all flow together in a hypnotic rhythm. The god's presence is both powerful and soothing, a reminder that life flows naturally, cycles repeat, and renewal is constant. Allow his energy to move through your body, grounding, nurturing, calm, and steady. Every muscle relaxes, every thought softens, and the rhythm of transformation carries you deeper into serenity and rest, resting with the God of renewal now. Dear friend, imagine Xipe Totec standing beside you, his form shedding old layers to reveal vibrant, gentle energy. You feel safe, nurtured, and connected to the cycles of life. His presence carries the hypnotic pulse of growth and renewal, inviting you to drift gently into sleep, aligned with the eternal rhythm of the earth, the crops, and your own mind. Let the calm energy of Xipe Totec carry you into deep, restorative rest, soft and peaceful, like fertile soil absorbing rain. Coatlicue, the mother of gods, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast, sacred landscape. Mountains rise like guardians, valleys stretch wide, and the earth is rich with life, humming with the rhythm of creation itself. Amid this vastness, a powerful, nurturing presence flows through every rock, river, and tree. This is Coatlicue, the earth goddess, mother of gods, the eternal womb of life and death. Her essence is both formidable and comforting, embodying creation, destruction, fertility, and protection. Imagine standing before her, feeling the deep, rhythmic pulse of the earth beneath your feet. She is immense yet gentle, awe-inspiring yet hypnotically serene, connecting all life into a single, flowing rhythm. Origins and symbolism. Coatlicue's name means she of the serpent skirt, a reflection of her dual power, life-giving and life-taking, nurturing and destructive. Picture her, adorned with snakes, feathers, and jewels, her body merging with the earth itself. Every movement of hers mirrors natural rhythms, wind through trees, rivers winding through valleys, mountains rising slowly against the sky. She embodies duality, death and rebirth, shadow and light, chaos and order. Imagine the earth beneath your hands, warm and fertile, teeming with hidden energy. That energy is Coatlicue's presence, calm yet powerful, grounding yet expansive, hypnotic in its steady, eternal rhythm. Mother of gods, Coatlicue is the mother of many gods, including Huitzilopochtli, the sun and war god. Imagine her nurturing life within her womb a sacred space of creation and infinite potential. From her, gods emerge fully formed, imbued with the strength, wisdom, and purpose needed to sustain the cosmos. Picture her cradle, glowing softly in the night, her hands guiding the nascent deities, each heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of the universe. Her nurturing presence is hypnotic, soft yet immense, comforting yet awe-inspiring, like the steady, unbroken pulse of life itself. Cosmic creation, Coatlicue's role, is not only maternal, but also cosmic. She is the earth from which mountains rise, rivers flow, and life sprouts. Imagine seeds sprouting in her soil, animals moving through forests that grow from her essence, clouds forming above to nourish her lands. Every aspect of creation pulses with her presence, a hypnotic, unending rhythm of birth, growth, and transformation. Picture yourself lying on soft grass, feeling the slow rise and fall of the earth beneath you, your breath syncing with the heartbeat of creation, your mind settling into calm awareness, wrapped in the soothing rhythm of life, death, and renewal. Coatlicue also embodies the inevitability of death and transformation. She is fierce, reminding humans and gods alike that endings are part of creation. Imagine her standing at the edge of a volcanic crater, smoke curling upward, rivers of lava glowing softly. Though fiery and destructive, these forces are natural, regenerative, and hypnotic. From destruction comes renewal. From endings come beginnings. Picture leaves falling gently from trees, decomposing to nourish soil, seeds breaking forth, life continuing. Each exhale releases tension. Each inhale draws calm and renewal. Her presence guides this flow, hypnotic and serene, a reminder that life and death are intimately connected. Guardian and protector, Coatlicue is also a protector, watching over humans and gods alike. Her gaze is steady, vast, and calm. Imagine her eyes tracing the patterns of rivers, the movements of animals, the growth of crops, the heartbeat of cities. Nothing escapes her gentle yet vigilant presence. This guardianship is hypnotic in its consistency. Imagine lying beneath her watchful gaze, feeling safe, grounded, and aligned with the eternal pulse of life. Every breath becomes a connection to the earth, every heartbeat a reflection of her steady, nurturing rhythm. Hypnotic imagery of Coatlicue. To fully feel Coatlicue, picture her moving through the landscape, her hair flowing like rivers, her skirts brushing mountains and valleys, her arms cradling life and holding space for transformation. Her presence is a gentle hum that resonates through your body, soothing your mind, releasing tension, and drawing you deeper into calm. Every movement, every gesture, every heartbeat of hers is a lullaby, a rhythm guiding you towards serenity and rest. The immense power she embodies is softened by her nurturing energy, a hypnotic balance that calms your senses and opens the doors of imagination and relaxation, resting with the Mother of Gods. Now, dear friend, imagine lying in a vast, fertile valley, Coatlicue's presence surrounding you like warm earth, her energy flowing through rivers, trees, and soil. You feel safe, nurtured, and connected to all life. Every pulse of her being aligns with your breath. Every rhythm of the earth aligns with your heartbeat, and a deep, restorative calm envelops you. Let her hypnotic energy carry you into gentle, peaceful sleep, serene and untroubled, grounded in the eternal rhythm of life, death, and renewal. Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl, lords of the underworld, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast landscape shrouded in twilight. Mountains rise against a fading sky. Rivers wind silently through valleys, and shadows deepen, stretching across the land. In this calm, liminal space exists a realm beyond the living world, Mictlan, the underworld. Within it dwell Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl, the lords and guardians of death, overseeing the eternal cycles of rest and renewal. Their essence is neither terrifying nor malevolent. They embody inevitability, rhythm, and balance. Death is part of life's hypnotic cycle, a quiet passage into transformation and rest. Imagine feeling their presence as a gentle, steady pulse beneath your skin, like the earth itself, breathing slowly and calmly. Origins and symbolism. Mictlantecuhtli, whose name means Lord of Mictlan, rules the underworld with steady authority. His consort, Mictecacihuatl, Lady of the Dead, complements him, guiding souls with care and subtlety. Together, they maintain the balance between life and death, ensuring that the cycle flows uninterrupted. Picture them as skeletal figures, not frightening, but serene and majestic. Their forms shimmer with quiet energy, bones like ivory in shadow, eyes glowing softly like distant stars. Their presence is hypnotic, immense yet gentle, commanding yet comforting, like the rhythm of night settling over the world. Guardians of the underworld. The underworld is vast, filled with quiet rivers, winding tunnels, and shadowed valleys. Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl move gracefully through this realm, guiding souls along paths of rest and transformation. Imagine a soft, winding river carrying departed spirits gently through caverns and valleys. The lords watch over each traveler, ensuring the passage is calm, steady, and hypnotically rhythmic. Feel the soothing quality of this underworld. Cool air, soft echoes, gentle movements. It is a place of rest, not fear. Its quiet rhythm mirrors the cycle of life, reminding you that endings are natural, peaceful, and necessary. Mictlantecuhtli, Lord of the Dead, Mictlantecuhtli, embodies the inevitability of death, the silent rhythm of endings. Imagine him seated on a throne of obsidian and bone, his gaze steady, his presence deep and grounding. He teaches humans to respect the cycles of life, to understand that all living things return to the earth. This teaching is hypnotic. Picture your own breath syncing with the slow, eternal pulse of Mictlantecuhtli's realm. Each inhale draws in calm awareness. Each exhale releases tension, fear, and unnecessary worry. Life and death flow together like a river, steady, serene, and soothing. Mictecacihuatl, Lady of the Dead Mictecacihuatl, guides souls with care and compassion. Imagine her moving through shadows with grace, her skeletal hands gentle, her presence soft yet firm. She ensures that each soul finds its proper rest, honoring the balance between the living and the dead. Her energy is hypnotic, like a soft lullaby drifting through twilight. Imagine lying in her presence, feeling the calm assurance that endings are safe, natural, and restorative. Her rhythm aligns with your heartbeat, your breath, and your mind, drawing you gently into relaxation. The journey of souls. The Aztecs believed that souls traveled through Mictlan in stages, often taking 4 years to reach their final resting place. Imagine each step: gentle rivers, shadowed valleys, quiet caverns, soft echoes. The journey is hypnotic, like floating slowly down a calm river, each movement guiding the soul closer to rest and transformation. Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl oversee this passage with quiet care. Their presence ensures safety, alignment, and calm, teaching that even transitions beyond life are rhythmic, orderly, and serene. Rituals and respect. The living honor these gods through rituals, offerings, and ceremonies, ensuring balance and respect for the cycles of life and death. Picture altars adorned with flowers, candles flickering softly, incense rising in spirals, and quiet chants filling the air. The rhythm of the rituals mirrors the rhythm of the underworld, hypnotic, steady, and calming. Feel yourself present in this scene, your breath syncing with the soft murmur of prayer, your heartbeat aligning with the gentle pulse of life and death, your mind drifting into serene awareness, hypnotic presence of the Lords. To feel Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl fully, imagine standing at the threshold between day and night, life and rest. Their skeletal forms glow softly, their movements slow and deliberate, their eyes reflecting distant stars. They embody the calm inevitability of cycles, the gentle passage from one state to another. Every sound, every shadow, every pulse of the underworld becomes hypnotic, inviting relaxation, reflection, and release. Your mind and body align with this rhythm. Tension melts away, and a sense of profound calm takes hold. resting with the lords of the underworld. Now, dear friend, imagine lying on soft earth in a quiet valley, surrounded by the calm, steady presence of Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl. Their rhythm flows through you like a gentle river, their energy grounding and hypnotic. You feel safe, at peace, and aligned with the eternal cycles of life, death, and renewal. Let their serene, hypnotic energy carry you into deep, restorative sleep, where every breath, every heartbeat, and every thought drifts naturally with the calm pulse of the underworld. Xochiquetzal, goddess of flowers, beauty, and love. Close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vibrant landscape filled with blossoms, soft green meadows, and the gentle hum of life, awakening. Colors shimmer all around, reds, pinks, golds, and violets, each petal glowing with subtle light. In this garden of endless beauty moves Xochiquetzal, the goddess of flowers, love, and artistic expression. Her essence is soft, radiant, and hypnotic. She embodies the energy of joy, fertility, and sensuality. Imagine her moving gracefully through the garden, her hair adorned with blossoms, her dress flowing like soft petals in the wind, every movement gentle yet captivating. Her presence is a calm, hypnotic rhythm, a lullaby of beauty that relaxes every muscle, softens every thought, and invites serene reflection. Origins and symbolism. Xochiquetzal's name means precious feather flower, reflecting her connection to beauty, art, and delicate joy. Imagine her seated beside a sparkling river, flowers blooming wherever her gaze falls, the air filled with subtle fragrance. She represents life's softer, nurturing side, the energy of creativity, love, and the celebration of existence. Her hypnotic power lies in her ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Picture a single flower in bloom, its subtle fragrance carrying through the air, its petals swaying gently. That same effect flows from Xochiquetzal. Her presence turns everything it touches into calm, joy-filled energy, a serene and mesmerizing rhythm. Goddess of flowers and fertility, Xochiquetzal nurtures life and growth, especially the delicate blossoms of nature. Imagine her gliding through fields of flowers, her fingers brushing petals, soft ripples of fragrance spreading through the air. Each flower she touches thrives, blossoms fully, and releases subtle energy into the world. Feel this energy gently flowing through you. Imagine inhaling the soft scent of flowers, the gentle rhythm of petals moving in a breeze, and exhaling all tension and worry. Her presence is soothing, hypnotic, and restorative, aligning your mind and body with the natural rhythm of life. Patron of love and sensuality, beyond nature, Xochiquetzal governs love, desire, and attraction. Picture couples walking hand in hand beneath her softly glowing presence, hearts aligned, emotions flowing in harmony. She embodies joy, connection, and the hypnotic rhythm of affection. Imagine this energy brushing over you, soft and warm, gently relaxing every muscle, soothing every thought, and inviting serenity. Love and beauty in her presence are not chaotic. They are calm, rhythmic and hypnotic, like a soft melody that carries the mind into peaceful reflection. Patron of artisans and creativity, Xochiquetzal also inspires artisans, weavers, musicians, and all who create. Imagine her moving through workshops, gardens, and studios, her presence infusing every hand, every brushstroke, every note with subtle, mesmerizing energy. Art and beauty flow naturally under her guidance. Picture yourself painting, weaving, or creating something under her calming presence. Each movement is slow, deliberate, hypnotic. Every breath aligns with creation. Every heartbeat syncs with the rhythm of inspiration. And your mind drifts into peaceful focus, calm, and serenity. Festivals and rituals. The Aztecs honored Xochiquetzal with festivals, music, dance, and offerings of flowers and perfumes. Imagine a sunlit courtyard filled with soft melodies, rhythmic dances, and gentle laughter, petals floating in the air. Her energy flows through each movement, each note, each gesture, hypnotic and soothing. Feel yourself in this scene, your breath syncing with the rhythm, your heartbeat aligning with the soft pulse of the festival, your mind and body completely immersed in calm joy and gentle serenity. Transformation and feminine energy, Xochiquetzal represents the fluidity of life, beauty, and emotion. She transforms ordinary spaces into magical realms, ordinary moments into hypnotic experiences. Imagine her presence weaving through your thoughts, dissolving tension, filling the mind with calm, colorful images. Like a soft dreamscape, her energy is gentle yet pervasive. Picture flowers blooming in your imagination, petals falling softly, fragrances drifting, and colors shimmering. Every detail is a hypnotic lullaby, guiding you deeper into relaxation, calm, and dreamlike serenity. Resting with Xochiquetzal now. Dear friend, imagine lying in a meadow, surrounded by soft, glowing flowers, gentle sunlight filtering through leaves, the air perfumed and calm. Xochiquetzal moves gracefully among the blossoms, her presence a soft, flowing rhythm that aligns with your breath and heartbeat. Feel her energy soothing your body, softening every thought, and carrying you into serene, restorative sleep. The hypnotic rhythm of flowers, love, and beauty envelops you completely, and you drift deeper into calm, relaxation, and dreamlike tranquility. Mictlantecuhtli, the cloud serpent, and hunter, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast sky stretching over forests, mountains, and valleys. Clouds drift lazily across the horizon, tinted with the soft hues of dawn or dusk. High above, the distant stars begin to shimmer as the sky darkens, and through this ethereal expanse moves Mictlantecuhtli, the cloud serpent, god of the hunt, the stars, and the celestial chase. His essence is swift yet calm, precise yet flowing. Imagine him moving through the heavens, a serpentine form weaving between clouds, eyes reflecting starlight, bow in hand, silent and deliberate. His presence embodies rhythm, focus, and the hypnotic balance between sky and earth, between movement and stillness, origins and symbolism. Mictlantecuhtli, whose name means cloud serpent, is deeply connected to celestial patterns, hunting, and guidance. Imagine him moving above mountains and forests, guiding hunters, shaping constellations, and orchestrating the rhythm of life between sky and earth. He symbolizes precision, patience, and the harmony of natural cycles. His hypnotic energy comes from his flowing movements, serpentine grace, and the steady rhythm of his hunt. Picture yourself watching him glide through clouds, bow drawn, eyes calm yet alert, each movement a lesson in focus, flow, and serenity. God of the hunt Mictlantecuhtli is a patron of hunters, ensuring that humans respect the balance of life while sustaining themselves. Imagine him silently walking through forests, guiding hunters toward sustenance, whispering wisdom on patience, timing, and harmony with nature. Picture yourself in the forest, breathing slowly, feeling the hypnotic rhythm of footsteps, rustling leaves, and distant birds. Each step you take is aligned with the calm, deliberate pace of the hunt, each heartbeat syncing with the serene pulse of life and movement in the forest. Connection to stars and the cosmos Mictlantecuhtli also governs the celestial realm, associating with stars, constellations, and the movement of the heavens. Imagine him weaving across the night sky, tracing paths of constellations, guiding humans to navigate by the stars, and shaping the rhythm of night. Feel the hypnotic calm of starlight reflected in his eyes, the gentle shimmer of constellations across your mind, each one a soft, pulsating rhythm guiding you deeper into relaxation. The sky and earth are connected through his presence, a steady flow of energy and awareness. Father of gods and lineage, Mictlantecuhtli is often considered the father of gods, including Huitzilopochtli. Imagine him passing his knowledge, strength, and celestial wisdom to new generations of divine beings. His lineage carries rhythm, precision, and cosmic harmony, teaching both gods and humans the hypnotic dance of focus, flow, and life cycles. Visualize this transfer of energy as light moving from star to star, a calm, steady pulse, aligning your mind with the cosmic rhythm and drawing you deeper into gentle awareness. Festivals and rituals, the Aztecs honored Mictlantecuhtli with offerings and ceremonies, especially for hunters and warriors. Imagine a sunlit clearing in a dense forest, the soft sound of drums and flutes echoing through the trees. Hunters move with calm, deliberate motions, offerings of maize and flowers placed carefully on altars. Feel the hypnotic rhythm of ritual flowing through the scene, aligning your breath with each drumbeat, your heartbeat with the pulse of nature, your mind drifting calmly as you absorb the serene energy of the god. The celestial hunt Mictlantecuhtl's hunts are not merely earthly, they are cosmic. Picture him moving silently through clouds and stars, tracking the passage of time, cycles of nature, and patterns of the heavens. His arrows fly silently, each one precise, each one marking a rhythm of balance and order. Imagine yourself observing this celestial hunt, your awareness softening, each thought drifting like clouds, each breath aligning with the hypnotic movement of sky and serpent. The rhythm is calming, steady and mesmerizing, hypnotic presence of Mixcoatl. To fully experience Mixcoatl, imagine standing on a mountain peak at twilight, the wind soft against your skin, clouds drifting above, stars beginning to shimmer. The cloud serpent moves with effortless grace, bow in hand, eyes focused yet calm. His energy is precise, flowing, and hypnotic, guiding your thoughts, aligning your breath, and calming every tension, every movement, every shadow, every starlit ripple becomes a gentle lullaby, carrying your mind and body deeper into serenity and dreamlike awareness. Resting with the cloud serpent, now, dear friend, imagine lying on soft grass atop a mountain, the night sky above, clouds drifting lazily, stars twinkling. Mixcoatl glides through the sky, his presence a steady, flowing rhythm that envelops you completely. Feel his calm, precise energy moving through you, relaxing every muscle, softening every thought, and carrying you into serene, hypnotic sleep. The rhythm of sky, earth, and celestial hunt aligns with your breath, and you drift effortlessly into rest. Tepeolotl, god of mountains and echoes, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast mountain range stretching as far as the eye can see. Valleys lie shrouded in mist, cliffs rise steeply, and hidden caves punctuate the landscape. The air is cool and still, filled with the subtle scent of pine, stone, and damp earth. In this majestic, serene world moves Tepeolotl, the god of mountains, echoes, and hidden sounds. His essence is deep, resonant, and hypnotic. He embodies the hidden voices of the earth, the echoes that bounce through caverns, the subtle rustle of rocks, the quiet heartbeat of mountains. Imagine feeling his presence as a low, steady vibration beneath your feet, a rhythm that aligns with your own breath, calm yet profoundly grounding. Origins and symbolism. Tepeolotl's name means heart of the mountain, reflecting his intimate connection to earth, caves, and the reverberations of nature. Imagine him seated atop a high cliff, jaguar-like features blending with the rocks, eyes glowing softly in the shadows. He represents mystery, patience, and the hypnotic rhythm of the natural world. Every mountain, cave, and echo carries his essence. Picture the soft sound of wind through peaks, the distant trickle of hidden streams, and the subtle reverberation of distant valleys. These sounds are his voice, calm, rhythmic, and mesmerizing, inviting your mind to settle into tranquil awareness. Lord of mountains and caves, Tepeolotl governs mountains, caves, and hidden places. Imagine exploring a deep cavern, cool air brushing your skin, shadow shifting gently, every sound amplified into a gentle echo. Each echo is a reminder of his presence, a subtle, hypnotic pulse that connects mind, body, and earth. Feel your own breath aligning with the soft reverberations, your heartbeat syncing with the quiet rhythm of the mountains. Each exhale releasing tension, each inhale drawing calm and grounding energy. Connection to jaguars and night tepeolotl is often associated with jaguars and the night, embodying stealth, patience, and the hypnotic rhythm of darkness. Picture him prowling silently through forests and rocky cliffs, his movements fluid and deliberate, eyes glowing like distant amber in the twilight. His hypnotic presence teaches patience, observation, and alignment with natural rhythms. Imagine your senses attuning to the soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of nocturnal creatures, the subtle movement of shadows, all flowing in a calm, mesmerizing cadence. Guardian of hidden treasures, Tepeolotl also guards hidden places, caves, sacred stones, and mysterious echoes of the earth. Imagine discovering a quiet cavern deep within a mountain, the walls shimmering softly with mineral light. His presence is there, calm and protective, guiding you gently, teaching respect for the secret, subtle rhythms of the world. Feel your mind relax as you explore this hidden space, each step deliberate, each sound carrying hypnotic resonance, every breath deepening your calm and connection with the earth. Festivals and rituals, the Aztecs honored Tepeolotl through offerings, dances, and songs, especially in caves and sacred mountain sites. Imagine a quiet twilight ceremony, soft drumming, chanting echoing gently off stone walls, candles flickering, and incense curling upward. Each sound resonates through the space, hypnotic and steady, aligning breath, heartbeat, and thought. Feel yourself present in this scene, letting the echoes and rhythms of ritual wash over you, relaxing your body, softening your mind, and drawing you into serene awareness. Hypnotic resonance of the mountains to experience Tepeolotl fully. Imagine standing atop a mountain at dusk. The wind moves slowly, carrying subtle sounds from valleys below. Rocks shift faintly, caves breathe softly, and echoes stretch through the distance. His presence is everywhere, a slow, steady pulse, connecting your mind, body, and spirit to the hypnotic rhythm of earth itself. Every echo, every ripple, every whisper of wind becomes a lullaby, calming your thoughts, relaxing your muscles, and deepening your sense of serenity. Resting with Tepeolotl, now, dear friend, imagine lying on a soft blanket of moss on a quiet mountain slope, cool air brushing your skin, soft echoes surrounding you. Tepeolotl moves silently through the peaks, his presence a steady, grounding rhythm that envelops you completely. Feel the calm resonance of mountains, caves, and echoes flowing through you, relaxing every muscle, softening every thought, and carrying you gently into deep, restorative sleep. The hypnotic rhythm of the earth, aligned with your breath and heartbeat, guides you effortlessly into serenity and dreamlike tranquility. Centeotl, god of maize, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a vast landscape of golden maize fields stretching endlessly beneath a gentle sun. The air is fragrant with the scent of ripe corn, the soft rustle of stalks moving with the breeze, creating a calming rhythm. Amid these fertile fields moves Centeotl, the god of maize, guardian of agriculture and sustenance for all life. His essence is warm, nurturing, and rhythmic. He embodies growth, nourishment, and the hypnotic flow of the agricultural cycle. Imagine him walking slowly through the fields, hands brushing lightly over stalks of maize, energy radiating calm, steady, and restorative, guiding every plant to thrive. Origins and symbolism. Centeotl, whose name means God of Maize, represents one of the most vital elements of life for the Mexica people. Maize is not just food, it is life itself, a sacred rhythm of planting, growth, harvest, and renewal. Picture Centeotl tending the fields, his energy flowing into every seed, nurturing roots, leaves, and cobs with steady, hypnotic care. The golden maize reflects his presence, sunlight captured in stalks, rustling leaves echoing his rhythm, the scent of earth and growth surrounding you. Each detail carries a calming, mesmerizing quality, like the gentle pulse of life itself. Patron of agriculture and sustenance, Centeotl governs the growth and abundance of maize. Imagine planting seeds in soft, rich soil, the earth warm beneath your hands. His presence guides the seeds to sprout, leaves to unfurl, and cobs to swell with nourishing kernels. Every stage of growth carries a hypnotic rhythm, a slow, deliberate cadence, aligning the cycles of nature with the pulse of your own body. Feel the energy of fertile fields flowing through you, each breath a gentle nurturing of life, each exhale a release of tension, your heartbeat syncing with the steady rhythm of growth and abundance. Festivals and rituals. The Aztecs honored Centeotl with rituals, especially during planting and harvest seasons. Imagine sunlit ceremonies in open fields, soft chants, rhythmic drumming, offerings of maize, flowers, and incense. Farmers and priests move in synchrony, each motion deliberate, each sound echoing the natural rhythm of the fields. Feel yourself present in this scene, your breath aligning with the gentle drumbeat, your heartbeat syncing with the rustling stalks of maize, your mind and body immersed in calm, restorative energy. Cycles of growth and harvest. Centeotl teaches that life is cyclical. Seeds sprout, plants grow, cobs mature, and eventually the maize is harvested, returning nutrients to the earth to sustain future growth. Picture this flow like a gentle, endless circle, hypnotic and serene. Imagine lying in the field, the warm sun on your face, the rustle of maize around you, feeling your body attune to the calm pulse of planting, growth, and renewal. Each inhale draws nourishment, each exhale releases tension, each breath a quiet reflection of life's natural cycles. Hypnotic presence of Centeotl. To experience Centeotl fully, imagine walking through a golden field at sunset. The stalks sway softly in the breeze, kernels glowing faintly in the warm light, the earth rich and fragrant beneath your feet. He moves beside you, radiating calm, grounding, and rhythmic energy. Every rustle, every sway, every golden glimmer becomes hypnotic, carrying your thoughts into gentle stillness, your muscles into deep relaxation, your mind into serene, dreamlike awareness, resting with the maize. God now, dear friend, imagine lying in a soft patch of earth within the golden, mazy fields. Centeotl's presence surrounds you, warm and nurturing, flowing through every stalk, every leaf, every breath. Feel his steady, hypnotic energy grounding your body, aligning your heartbeat with the rhythm of life and growth, softening every thought and carrying you gently into deep, restorative sleep. The calm, fertile pulse of the earth, maize, and sunlight guides you effortlessly into serenity and dreamlike tranquility. Tlaloc, god of ice and obsidian, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a landscape of high mountains and silent valleys where frost glimmers on rocks and ice forms delicate patterns over still pools. The air is crisp, cool, and pure, each breath a soft, soothing chill. In this serene yet formidable world moves Tlaloc, the god of ice, frost, and obsidian, a presence both sharp and hypnotically calm. His essence is still, precise, and powerful. He embodies the clarity of cold, the quiet rhythm of frozen landscapes, and the hypnotic beauty of crystalline structures. Imagine feeling his presence as a gentle, steady vibration in the air, a pulse of cool calm that aligns your mind, body, and breath. Origins and symbolism. Tlalocui's name means obsidian and cold, reflecting his dominion over frost, ice, and the sharp, reflective surfaces of volcanic stone. Imagine him standing atop a frozen plateau, skin shimmering like polished obsidian, eyes glowing with a calm, penetrating light. He represents stillness, clarity, and the hypnotic rhythm of winter, teaching respect for both restraint and patience. Each icy pattern, each frozen crystal, mirrors his hypnotic presence. Picture frost spreading across a pond, delicate and intricate, every line and ripple, guiding your mind into calm focus and meditative awareness. God of frost and obsidian, Tlaloc governs both the chill of frost and the sharp, reflective nature of obsidian. Imagine a quiet obsidian cliff, its dark surface gleaming under the soft light, ice forming delicate edges along its cracks. Every surface hums with his calm, hypnotic energy, teaching precision, patience, and the beauty of stillness. Feel your own breath slow as you picture this landscape, each inhale drawing in crisp, clear energy, each exhale releasing tension, each heartbeat syncing with the quiet, hypnotic rhythm of frost and stone. Patron of stillness and discipline, Tlaloc embodies discipline, control, and introspection. Picture him walking silently across a frozen field, each step deliberate, leaving faint, perfect impressions in the snow. His hypnotic presence invites calm focus, allowing the mind to settle into serene observation, like watching snowflakes drift lazily from the sky. Imagine your body aligning with this rhythm, muscles softening, thoughts slowing, and awareness expanding in hypnotic, meditative clarity. Rituals and reverence. The Aztecs honored Tlaloc with offerings, particularly during periods of hardship or scarcity. Picture quiet ceremonies at twilight, obsidian knives placed respectfully, incense curling slowly in the cool air, soft chants echoing through frost-laden valleys. Feel yourself present in this scene, breathing in the cool air, sensing the hypnotic rhythm of ritual and reverence, your mind and body dissolving into calm, reflective serenity, hypnotic stillness, and clarity to experience Tlaloc fully. Imagine standing beside a frozen lake at dawn. The surface reflects the pale sky, ice forming intricate patterns, and a gentle mist rises from the cold water. His presence flows through the landscape, steady, calm, and mesmerizing. Every ripple of ice, every glimmer of obsidian, every breath of cold air becomes hypnotic, carrying your mind into deep relaxation, your body into stillness, and your thoughts into serene clarity, resting with the god of ice. Now, dear friend, imagine lying on a soft bed of snow beneath a quiet obsidian cliff. Huitzilopochtli moves gracefully through the frozen landscape, his presence a hypnotic pulse of calm, precision, and clarity. Feel the cool, steady energy flowing through your body, softening every thought, relaxing every muscle, and guiding you gently into deep, restorative sleep. The rhythm of frost, stone, and stillness aligns with your breath and heartbeat, carrying you effortlessly into serenity and dreamlike tranquility. Patecatl, God of the morning star, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a horizon just before dawn. The sky is a gradient of deep indigo, soft violet, and hints of pale gold. Stars shimmer faintly, and in the east, the first glimmers of light promise a new day. In this ethereal transition moves Mictlantecuhtli, the god of the morning, star, herald of dawn, and messenger of cosmic cycles. His essence is radiant, serene, and hypnotic. He embodies the rhythm of celestial movement, the gentle yet inevitable rise of light, and the hypnotic pulse of cosmic order. Imagine feeling his presence as a soft, warm glow brushing your skin, a pulse of awakening calm aligning your breath, heartbeat, and mind. Origins and symbolism. Huitzilopochtli's name means Lord of the House of Dawn, or He who moves in the House of the Dawn. He represents Venus, the morning star, and the hypnotic rhythm of night transforming into day. Picture him ascending the horizon, shimmering with soft golden and silver light, each movement slow, deliberate, and mesmerizing. His glow is not blinding. It is hypnotic, soothing, a soft, steady pulse that guides the mind into calm awareness, mirroring the gentle awakening of the world around you. Herald of dawn, as the god of the morning star, Mictlantecuhtli signals the approach of day. Imagine the sky gradually brightening, the horizon lightening with soft pinks and oranges, the stars fading gently, and the first birds beginning to sing. His energy flows like a gentle tide, ushering the transition from night to day in a rhythmic, hypnotic cadence. Feel your breath syncing with this rhythm, each inhale drawing in gentle light, each exhale releasing lingering tension, your heartbeat aligning with the cosmic pulse of dawn. Connection to Venus, Huitzilopochtli. Cutley is often associated with Venus, appearing in the morning sky with serene consistency. Picture the star shimmering softly, its light calm yet radiant, guiding travelers, marking the cycles of night and day, and reminding humans of the hypnotic order of the cosmos. Imagine your mind attuning to this gentle, celestial rhythm, thoughts softening, muscles relaxing, and awareness expanding in quiet, dreamlike serenity. Patron of cosmic cycles, he governs the balance of night and day, the cycles of celestial bodies, and the steady progression of time. Imagine the slow dance of planets, stars and light across the sky, every movement deliberate and hypnotically rhythmic. Visualize yourself lying on the soft grass, eyes closed, feeling the steady, serene pulse of the universe flowing through you, your mind drifting gently along the calm currents of cosmic order. Festivals and rituals. The Aztecs honored Tlahuizcalpantecutli with offerings, dances, and ceremonies timed to Venus's appearances. Imagine a quiet mountaintop at dawn, soft chants echoing, gentle incense curling upward, the sky slowly brightening, petals scattered in homage. Feel yourself present in this scene, breath aligning with the soft rhythms of chant and light, heartbeat syncing with the hypnotic pulse of the cosmos, your mind and body immersed in calm, restorative energy, hypnotic presence of the morning star to fully experience Tlahuizcalpantecutli. Imagine standing on a quiet hill just before sunrise. The sky softens gradually, stars fade slowly, and a single, radiant light glimmers at the horizon. His presence is calm, rhythmic, and mesmerizing, guiding the mind into gentle awareness and restful focus. Every shift in light, every subtle shimmer of color, every soft cosmic pulse becomes hypnotic, carrying thoughts into stillness, muscles into relaxation, and consciousness into dreamlike serenity. Resting with the god of dawn, now, dear friend, imagine lying on soft earth, gazing at the horizon where the first light begins to emerge. Tlahuizcalpantecutli rises slowly, his glow a gentle, rhythmic presence enveloping you. Feel his calm, radiant energy flowing through you, softening every thought, relaxing every muscle, and guiding you gently into deep, restorative sleep. The hypnotic rhythm of night turning to day, stars fading, and light spreading across the world carries you effortlessly into serenity and dreamlike tranquility. Tonatia, god of the sun, close your eyes softly, breathe slowly, and imagine a sky painted with the warm hues of sunrise. Rays of golden light stretch gently across mountains, valleys, and rivers, illuminating the world with calm brilliance. In this radiant expanse moves Tonatiuh, the god of the sun, the life giver, and the hypnotic pulse of day. His essence is bright, steady, and nurturing. He embodies the flow of energy, warmth, and illumination, guiding life with gentle, rhythmic power. Imagine feeling his presence like sunlight on your skin, soft yet pervasive, carrying calm, restorative energy into every part of your body and mind. Origins and symbolism. Tonatiuh's name means sun, the eternal celestial flame that rises each day. Picture him moving slowly across the sky, radiant yet gentle. His presence, a steady, hypnotic rhythm that mirrors the calm flow of time and life. He symbolizes vitality, sustenance, guidance, and the peaceful certainty of day's arrival. Sun under his care nourishes fields, rivers, animals, and humans alike. Imagine the warmth of a sunlight filtering through trees, glinting off water, illuminating golden fields, each ray a soft, hypnotic thread of Tonatiuh's presence. God of light and energy, Tonatiuh governs light, warmth, and the life-sustaining energy of the sun. Imagine standing in a quiet meadow as sunlight spills gently across the grass, the warmth flowing into your skin, muscles, and every cell. Each ray of light pulses softly, hypnotically, like a gentle lullaby, aligning your breath and heartbeat with the rhythm of life itself. His energy is steady and serene, not harsh, carrying a hypnotic calm that soothes every tension and guides thoughts into dreamlike stillness. Patron of life and vitality as the sun, Tonatiuh sustains all life. Picture fields of maize growing under his golden gaze, rivers sparkling with reflected light, and forests thriving in gentle warmth. Every living thing pulses with his energy, moving in a slow, steady, hypnotic rhythm that echoes through the natural world and into your body and mind. Feel yourself absorbing this energy, each inhale drawing warmth and vitality, each exhale releasing tension, your heartbeat syncing with the hypnotic pulse of sunlight and life. Cosmic roll and cycles to Netu moves through the sky in endless cycles, marking day and night, guiding seasons, and sustaining the balance of existence. Imagine tracing his path from dawn to dusk, each moment flowing seamlessly into the next, hypnotic and serene. The steady rhythm of his journey mirrors the calm, continuous flow of the universe. Visualize your own awareness aligning with this rhythm, thoughts softening like sunlight filtering through leaves, muscles relaxing, and consciousness drifting peacefully with the sun's gentle course. Festivals and rituals, the Aztecs honored Tonatiuh with ceremonies, dances, and offerings, recognizing his life-giving energy. Imagine priests and villagers moving slowly around altars, incense curling upward, maize and flowers presented in gratitude. The rhythmic chants and movement mirror the sun's steady journey across the sky, hypnotic and calming. Feel yourself present in this sacred space, breathing in sync with the chants, heartbeat harmonizing with the rhythmic offering of energy, mind and body immersed in calm, restorative serenity. Hypnotic presence of the sun god to experience Tonatiuh. Fully imagine lying in a quiet valley at dawn. Warm golden light spreads softly across the landscape. Rivers glint, trees shimmer, and fields of maize glow gently. His presence is steady, nurturing, and hypnotic, wrapping you in warmth and aligning your body, mind, and breath with the rhythm of life and light. Every ray, every shimmer, every subtle movement of light becomes a lullaby, carrying thoughts into stillness, muscles into relaxation, and consciousness into serene awareness, resting with Tonatiuh. Now, dear friend, imagine lying on soft earth, sunlight gently warming your skin, golden rays filling every space within and around you. Tonatiuh moves across the sky, his calm, steady energy enveloping you, aligning breath, heartbeat, and mind with the hypnotic pulse of life and light. Feel his radiant, nurturing energy flowing through you, relaxing every muscle, softening every thought, and carrying you gently into deep, restorative sleep. The warm, steady rhythm of the sun guides you effortlessly into serenity, calm, and dreamlike tranquility. A journey through Mexican mythology. Welcome back, dear friend. You have traveled through vast skies, shadowed mountains, fertile fields, radiant sun, mystical underworlds, and enchanted gardens. You have encountered gods of creation and destruction, life and death, fertility and beauty, ice and fire, dawn and dusk. Each presence, each story, has woven a hypnotic rhythm through your mind, guiding you gently into calm awareness. Think back to the first whispers of this journey, the cosmic energy of Ometeotl, the eternal balance of duality. Feel the nurturing warmth of Coatlicue, the mother of gods, cradling all life. Sense the still, rhythmic presence of Tepeolotl, the heart of mountains and echoes, grounding your thoughts. Imagine Xochiquetzal moving softly through flowers, petals brushing your mind with gentle beauty, the cycles of life, death, and renewal. Throughout our journey, you have seen that Mexican mythology is deeply hypnotic because it mirrors natural and cosmic rhythms. Life flows into death. Death nourishes renewal. The sun rises and sets. Maize grows and is harvested. The stars shine and fade. Each god embodies a part of this endless, soothing cycle. Xipe Totec taught you the calm release of old layers to allow new growth. Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacihuatl showed you the serene passage of endings and transformation. Tonatiuh and Patecatl guided your mind through radiant light and gentle cosmic rhythms. Tlaloc and Tepeolotl gave you the stillness of ice and the resonance of mountains. Xochiquetzal and Centeotl surrounded you with beauty, fertility, and nourishment. Every breath you take now mirrors these cycles. Each inhale draws calm, light, and life. Each exhale releases tension, fear, or fatigue. Your heartbeat syncs with the gentle pulse of gods, fields, rivers, mountains, and stars. Imagine the entire cosmos of Mexican mythology surrounding you like a soft, protective blanket. Gods move slowly, deliberately, gracefully, weaving their energy around your mind. Their stories, while immense and powerful, are calm and hypnotic, inviting you to release all thoughts of stress or worry. Feel the cycles you have witnessed flowing inside you: creation, transformation, guidance, love, nourishment, and cosmic order. Let these energies merge, a steady, soothing rhythm, drawing every part of your body into relaxation, every part of your mind into stillness. Now, dear friend, imagine lying beneath a twilight sky, stars faintly twinkling, golden sunlight fading, mountains and rivers stretching calmly around you. You are surrounded by the gods of Mexican mythology, each presence serene, each story a gentle lullaby. Breathe deeply, inhale peace and calm, exhale tension and thought. Imagine yourself floating in the rhythm of their energy, weightless, safe, and enveloped in the hypnotic flow of life, death, growth, and renewal. Every pulse of the earth, every whisper of wind, every subtle shimmer of light carries you deeper into serenity and sleep. Now, with a smile on your face, you will have a good understanding of the wonders of Mexican mythology and a good night's sleep. Every god, every cycle, every story will remain a gentle echo in your mind, a serene rhythm guiding you through dreams and rest. Goodbye, dear friend. See you next time as we explore more stories, cycles, and the endless rhythms of myth and wonder